ladies talking about DoorDash. Funny how she's talking about DoorDash and she's a scammer herself. Hell, all three of these ladies are. But anyway, I'm going to give Crystal Swirls 1 hour on this live. And if it's not interesting to me, I'm cutting it. So let's go.
The only,
5 minutes in.
the only Miss Andress coming at you live and interesting, thought-provoking topic for you today that I brainstormed. Shout out to my homegirl who called me up and we was kicking it earlier on the phone. She's a good friend of mine. Giving her a shout out. She knows who she is. And I came up with this topic because
Why do we never? We always hear about these so-called good friends of yours when you have topics, but where was that good friend to bail you out of jail? Where was she then? But anyway, welcome. If this is boring after an hour, I'm gonna cut it. Thanks for joining.
we have a lot of older people, especially the males, that are crying out for these young girls. They calling older women washed up. And I need to warn you young girls because, I know about witchcraft. I know about energy.
No, you don't.
And a lot of you young girls, don't be so quick to get flattered, sweetheart. Okay? Because a lot of these male creatures are warlocks. A lot of them practice warlock vampirism. A lot of them are vampires.
Oh boy.
Now, this is the form of vampirism. That's the name of it. It's a form of vampirism that nobody talks about. Because when you think about a vampire, you think about somebody that bites your neck and sucks your blood, right?
That's TV.
Shout out to Trevan Foxton, who's joining me in the Trevan Foxton, I need a journalist. So the call-in number, I want you to write it in the chat for anybody who's interested in calling up the show. The number is 904 600 9031.
Just a sound.
I repeat, 904 600 9031. So if you want to call up the show and you have an interesting story to share that you think you may have been the victim of a old on young vampire incident, share it with us. Because it's not just blood, you guys. Forget about everything that you've ever saw or read about concerning vampires.
Can you hear that? Go ahead and turn it down a
Women
bit.
also practice vampirism with the old or the young. These school teachers that we be hearing about, these Beckys, yes, y'all, Becky is a fucking vampire. Because Becky, it's mostly her we hear about with these young boys. She be with these young boys in the school. She's a teacher. I think a lot of vampires are in the school system.
Well, you must be a vampire too, because you said you wish you, if you were a professor, you would have a student perform sexual acts on you or you on her for a good grade. So for you to talk about these teachers, you're a vampire yourself.
Absolutely. And they prey on the children.
You prey on children, 14
I
or
believe
above.
a lot of pedophiles are vampires.
You're a vampire.
Let's think about this. Look at those goddamn priests. They old, wrinkled up, look like they're about to hit the casket. I think priests are vampires. I honestly feel like that. I think that their victims, I believe they take their life force. I believe that a lot of teachers, priests, anybody that, these people that be on the dating sites, they're older and they talking about they want a younger person, or they on the dating sites lying about their age. They're vampires. I think a lot of them are vampires, y'all. And what happens when you get these older people that tongue kiss you? They want to put their tongue all up in your mouth. They're sucking your life force. They're making themselves younger. I've even heard of girls who complained about they get these men who are nasty, and the men will eat them out on their period. I know that sounds disgusting, y'all, but I've heard stories like this.
Only happens
And the
if
girl
you
is like, oh, it's the last day of my period. He don't give a fuck. He be like, I don't care. I just want to eat you out. That's a vampire. Run. When a motherfucker is like that, run. That's a vampire. And, a lot of you women that are saying stuff like, I want to date men my age, men that are older, my age. I don't got time for these younger men. Be careful.
She's wearing a blonde
Because if
wig.
let's say you're my age, you're 50. You don't need to be dating no man that's 60 years old. He's going to make you look old. Next thing you know, you like, wow, I just turned 50, but how do I look like I'm older than 60? Because you dating these old ass men
that you used to encourage.
You dealing with old sperm, saliva.
And you met a 70-year-old. I don't know what building you were at, food stamp office or whatever, I don't know. But he was 70, and once he told you he wasn't spending any money, that was it.
You kissing. Not only are you exchanging body fluids, even if you use a condom, you still are kissing him. You're exchanging body fluids. So on that note, you're going to start looking old. So this form of vampirism, and a lot of people know about it, people that are in the Caribbean, of the Caribbean descent, people that practice hoodoo, people that are of different cultures, they are aware that this is a form of staying young. Dating a younger person. Next thing you know, you having sex with this younger person. You start talking like them. You got more energy. There was a lady years ago that I believe she was a real life vampire. What was her name? Mary Latorno. And she's dead now. I think she died. But she was dealing with this, she was dealing with a 6th grader, y'all. She was a goddamn teacher having sex with her student. His name was Billy. Billy was in the 6th grade. He looked like he was from Hawaii or some shit. It hit.
That's Mary Kayla Torno. I don't think he was in 6th grade, but he was pretty young.
It hit the national paper. It was a big story back in the late 90s. Everybody was talking about it. Oh my God, how you gonna have sex with a goddamn 11-year-old? Okay, this lady was 33 at the time.
That's right, Crystal. How dare she? He was 11. You like him 14 and up, right? Remember that? 14 and up?
A married woman with a couple of kids. I believe she was a real life vampire. Now, anyway, she had a baby with him. She got locked up. They found her guilty.
I believe
as soon as she came out of jail, she went straight for that. At the time, he was 15 years old. They locked her up for a few years. When she came out, he was 15 years old. The cops caught her in the back seat on a dark street. When they knocked on the window, she came out of the car with a 15-year-old boy. The same boy that she got locked up for fucking. Okay? That bitch was a vampire, y'all. Now check this out. She convinced him when he turned 18. Okay, I don't know how long it took for they stayed together for years. But once he turned 18, she married that motherfucker. She married him because she had her supply. By then, she was probably in her early 40s. And, yeah, she sucked his life force. Now, if you could pull up that interview of Mary Letourneau, you will see she looked younger. And he looked older than, because they stayed together until he was 35. When he turned 35, he left that bitch. He divorced her, he left her. But guess what? She sucked the shit out that motherfucker. She sucked all of his life force. Okay, that's what I believe happened, because if you look at a recent interview of them, she died in the last couple of years. But if you look at a recent interview, she looks young and he looks old. I'm like, damn, he 35? He been with this bitch since he was 11 years old. He looked like she sucked the life out of him.
He had a rough
He looks
life.
older than 35. Now, I don't know if some of you might want to Google this story. Find Villi. It's spelled Villi. Find Villi and see what he's up to these days. But she got the best of him, honey. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if she caught cancer. But she died. In the last couple of years, she died. But she sucked the life out of that little boy. So all of you women that are dating and you're young, you got your whole life ahead of you, and you got all of these men in the manosphere gassing you up. Oh, we don't want these older women our age. We want you young girls because y'all look better. They're jealous of you. Girl, those are warlocks. They want to suck your life force. They want you to date them. Next thing you know, you're going to start looking old. You're going to start getting aches and pains that you never had. Like, damn, why my back hurt? I'm 22 years old and I'm dating a 44-year-old. How come my back?
You didn't have a problem with that when you were getting money from Sasha and she was dating who y'all call breadcrumbs. You didn't mind the young girl dating the older guy when you were cashing in on it.
It's hurting. How come everybody keeps telling me, oh my God, you're 22? Oh, I thought you was 35. Why is that? Because, damn, she got colon cancer. Oh, wow. So you young girls better watch yourself. Because you're going to have a lot of older men coming after you. They don't just want you for no reason. I believe that a lot of these male creatures are real life vampires. And who's to say that males, because remember, they mutate from us. And some people are smart. They said that men are parasites. They will suck your energy. They're draining. They're exhausting. Let's get a little bit funky. Could it be that males are real life vampires? Males are mutated versions of us with parasitic qualities. They suck your life force. They like to argue. They're draining. They're needy. Okay? That's being a vampire. Now, Money Makes Me Mel said they are energy vampires.
You're needy.
Now, I don't know if anybody put the call-in number in, but I need a journalist.
Yeah, Mama Stone, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, should I just end this bullshit? I mean, seriously. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try and give it an hour. It better get better than this.
I want one of you girls in the comment section to put the call-in number in the chat. So if we get anybody that wants to join our live and they got an interesting story and you feel like you had an experience like that.
Ooh,
You
hurry
dated
up,
somebody
please.
that was way older than you. You started feeling tired. You started feeling exhausted. Got aches and pains. You started getting wrinkles. You're like, what the fuck is going on? And the person that you're dating, they got energy. They looking younger. They feel vibrant and refreshed. You know. So the call-in number is 904. Please put it in the chat because you got people that are listening and they may want to call into the show. 904 600 9031. I believe that men are vampires. That's my personal belief. I'm taking it all the way there. Every man that I have ever dealt with has been they're parasitic in nature. They're draining. They're exhausting. They like to start fights because they got this demonic chemical called testosterone, which makes them aggressive. It makes them horny. It makes them violent. I think men are vampires.
Does that include your boo?
Wow.
Does that include your postman boo?
Now, I'm mad at you because you're not following instructions. Put the call-in number in the chat.
Oh my God, look at that blonde hair if y'all can see it.
6.
She's got on a blonde braided wig. It almost looks yellow.
600 9031. Put it in the chat, please. Yeah, I'm starting to think that men are vampires. And I'm going to start treating them like they vampires.
You
and have you
started
ever
to think this
noticed that
2 years ago.
with male creatures, you know, they're energy vampires. Not everything is blood like you see on Dracula.
Oh yeah, she's gonna avoid that because she hasn't lost any weight, and she's gonna blame it on her one meal at Applebee's. Now she said come September she was gonna be 171. So let's just give her a little grace, and we'll wait till September. She didn't give a date in September, but yeah, she's definitely avoiding that subject.
No, there's different types of vampires. And I believe that men are a special form of vampire called energy vampires. And that's why they love sex so much.
Diversion.
Because that's one way of stealing your what? Energy. We got Trevan Foxton in the building. Hey, Trevan.
Not her again.
Hey, what do you think about my speculation that men are vampires?
Oh, you're absolutely right. I dated an energy vampire. I had to get rid of his ass.
Speak a little bit louder and into the phone. You had to get rid of him?
I had to get rid of his ass. Yes, he wasn't older than me, but we were the same age though. And he was definitely too needy. I couldn't have my space.
What happened to her boob?
And another one of the warning signs that it's a vampire, they're very clingy.
Moonstone,
they're territorial. That's because they're guarding their what? Supply.
Oh yeah, and he had insecurities about me cheating when I was doing no such thing. And even if he said,
speak loud into the phone, babe.
Yeah, he had insecurities about me cheating when I was doing no such thing. And he even said, if you cheat on me, I'm going to have to kill somebody. And I was like, what?
Oh, my God. So he didn't want nobody messing with his supply. I believe that narcissists are a form of being a vampire. That's they love bomb you.
Oh
Think
yes,
about what vampires do. They seduce you, right? They
yes.
lure you in, they seduce you, and then they slowly suck your energy.
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
Just
yeah.
dealing with him was tedious, so I'm glad I let him go the day after Thanksgiving, and that was in 2005.
Now, if you are with, I'm not saying all, well, it could be that all men are vampires, but
Make up your mind, Crystal.
and it could be that, like I said, men are Satan's what? Legion. Remember I told you that
Yep.
they are hosts of the fallen angels?
Yep.
Could it be that they are in charge? They're a part of his vampire legion.
Yep. They are.
I don't understand how can she she can sit here and talk about men or this vampires. You got a man, or you don't anymore. I bet you don't. I bet that was one. Oh, oof, man, whatever. This is ridiculous.
We. Yep. That's our conclusion, and they're not proving us wrong. Look what we have here right now as we speak on this planet.
Now look at what
Ask her where
Money
her
Makes
man
Me Melt
is.
said. They portray as being Mr. Nice in the beginning. They are not nice. Nope.
Why do you think I tell these ladies that he did not change? He removed the mask.
Damn. And I'm gonna take this theory that I came up with that men are they're with the fallen angels. I'm sticking by that. I'm not backing down on that one. I believe there are mutations of us, and I believe that they are a host of the fallen angels. But I'm gonna take it a step further than that. I believe that they are a part of Satan's vampire legion. They will
Yes.
suck your energy, your money, your time, your goddamn looks. Okay, because some of them they try to humble you. If you're very beautiful, they will try to humble you. That's sucking your energy. They're trying to make you become low vibrational.
Yep. That's why I've been happy being single ever since. And remember, ladies, struggle love is not romantic. It is manipulation.
And let's talk about how all of these men in the manosphere are shaming older women, and they are gassing up the heads of these young girls. Oh, I want my wife to be 20, 21. I want a 25-year-old. Why are they saying that? Because they are what? Vampires. Now it all makes sense. Why do they want youth? Remember, men value what? Youth and beauty.
Yes.
They're vampires.
Yes.
Because think about what a vampire, what their values are. What do they value the most?
You're right. And I don't
Find
take
your
these
what
men
in the world is
seriously when
going
they
on
say
with Yvonne's
they
voice.
want
I
a
mean,
woman
if
to
I
be their peace.
have to
They
keep
love
listening to
drama
her
too
and
much.
Crystal
And
from
vampires
repeat,
love
I'm going to need
drama.
a therapist.
Vampires are violent. They like to pick fights because they are energy vampires. They like to get a response out of you.
I
And I
can't deal
noticed
with her
that with a
voice
lot of
either.
men. You could be minding your business, and what does a man do? He starts making little funny noises. He wants you to notice him. He wants your attention. And getting your attention, that's a form of sucking on your energy.
Yeah.
They cannot exist without having the attention of a
Hey,
woman,
Dan.
the affection of a woman,
Hey,
sex
Pocahontas
from a
doll.
woman. They're vampires.
Yep, and the male creatures have been doing this to me since elementary school, so I know all too well.
They've been doing this since elementary.
Now, Money Makes Me Melt
Oh my
said,
goodness.
every time I was in a relationship, they always humble me. When they are cheap or broke, they are extremely territorial. So they try to humble you so you don't go with the man with the money. Yep. And the broke ones are miserable because they don't have the resources to what? Keep the prey. They want to keep their prey with them. So they gotta find another way to keep you. That's why they start sending you dick pics. Right? They send you dick
Yes.
pics trying to keep you in a state of what? Low vibrational lust. Because lust is a low vibrational frequency, y'all.
Yep, and that.
And you
Yep,
lust
and
a lot, Crystal.
men. I'm glad ever since I joined 4B, men has not been bothering me. I've gotten no dick pics from them. I'm like, you don't bring nothing to the table. I don't need your dick.
And these days, dick can make you sick.
Right.
And I'm starting.
Oh, she getting on my nerve with these little rhymes. You're starting to what, Crystal? You're starting to what? Because I guarantee you got dick yesterday if he offered it.
To look at sperm. If you look at the way sperm looks, it looks like a little serpent, right?
No.
And it's wiggling its way. To me, men are, those little sperm are little baby vampires.
It is
Yep,
not.
Little
and there's
baby
To be honest, they look like a tadpole, which is a baby frog.
vampires that are coming to what?
yeah, you're right.
Attack your egg, penetrate your egg, and make another what?
A baby.
There you go. And a baby, if you look at
Yeah,
what a
right.
baby is, a baby
Yeah,
is
it
a
does.
parasite. It feeds on your body. It takes your time. It takes your energy and your attention.
Yeah, because it's.
That's
Yeah,
Trayvon
the
Foxton,
sperm, it does
Dan.
look. Yeah, the sperm. It looks like a snake slithering to the egg to fertilize it. Oh, you're pregnant.
And look at how a mother is. We are host.
Oh boy, someone here named Law 19 is asking for another breadcrumbs roast. If that man is married, leave him alone. I don't think he's on YouTube much. He is married. And his wife looks kind of like Candace Owens. Yeah.
Us women, the original creations on this planet, we are host of these males that if they're not draining you, then they're going to put something inside of you that's going to drain you.
Beautiful wedding pictures.
Girl, listen, we are avoiding them. What is the 4B movement all about? Don't have sex with them. Don't date them.
You did,
Don't
you did.
have kids with them. Don't marry them.
You did.
I think the women in the 4B movement, they figured out that men are vampires. They figured it out. They figured that shit out. Listen, I watch a lot of science
For
fiction,
Nutable.
and I believe in stuff like vampires. I don't know about you. What about you, Trevan? You believe in vampires?
Yeah, I do. Because I've witnessed emotional vampires. So, yep, in the flesh.
Now, Art of Aries said, children are the bridge to women. Yup. And that's why they hatch their egg and they put a baby in you because they can always have their foot in the door. They can always come back to feed on that what?
You're
That
right.
host.
Yeah, right. That's why some of them will get you pregnant. So this way they know you're tied to them for the rest of your life.
And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of women say, when they say, oh, well, you need a child in order to take care of you when you get old, who's going to take it? Girl, you know how many women out there are old, homeless, broken down, and they're still mothers, and they got children who do not take care of them. So there's no guarantee that by having a child, the child is going to take care of you.
Or take care of them, they'll take care of you.
And having a
More than
child
likely.
for that reason is also selfish.
Now look at what money makes me melt said. She said, now that I'm in my 30s, these males are always talking about, hurry up, have kids. I tell them, I don't want more kids. And their face looks sad. They hate childless women. They hate women being free, yup. They don't like that. And you know what? Look at you, Trevan. You're free.
Yeah.
Imagine you got a baby, you got a child that's 9 years old, 10 years old. You can't leave it in the house by itself, even though it's old enough to be in the house by itself. You can't leave it alone because child services is gonna what? They're gonna lock you the fuck up. You cannot leave a 12-year-old by themselves.
But that's what
If
I'm
the kid
tired.
is not 13 or more, you can catch a case.
But that's
Where
what
are your
I'm
baby
child
daddies,
free
Crystal?
by
Yep.
choice, and I'm loving it.
Now imagine sacrificing 12 years of your life. You gotta pay babysitters. You're like, wait a minute, this motherfucker's in junior high school now. Old enough to stay by themselves.
Sacrificing 12 years. No, it's 18, and then they're adults, and then they're responsible for their own actions. What do you mean 12? But you wouldn't know because you didn't take care of your children. They were just Angela was just in the house, and you you child abuser. That's what you are, child abuser.
They're 11. I don't need a babysitter for an
Just said
11-year-old.
she
Yes,
always
you do.
talks a lot of
I don't need a
nothing.
babysitter for a 12-year-old.
Now
Yes,
where
you do.
are the other supporters?
They not gonna leave you alone till that
Nobody
motherfucker
wants to hear
turns a
Travon
teenager.
talk, right? Let's see.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Whose eyes mesmerizing?
I want
I
all
think
women
they
to
lost
consider
her.
men until it's proven that they are not.
Her voice sends musical.
We are going to
notes
consider
to
men
my
as
ears.
being vampires.
Hey, bros.
I want you, and once you start looking at it like that, then you're going to say, wow. You're going to start avoiding them. You're going to start noticing patterns in their behavior that is similar to a vampire.
Did you see Bronsberg?
Wow. I got them all figured out. I got to watch my back now. And that's why all of them, listen, we so stupid, we let that shit go over our head. Notice how the whole manosphere is crying out for youth. They want the young girls. Notice that. Because I was like, wait a minute, why y'all keep crying about these young girls? They're vampires. They want to suck their life force. And these young girls, they innocent, they naive, they just like me because I'm young and beautiful. No, because you got a lot of older women that are beautiful. Why do they want them young? Because they got more energy, okay? They got more years on them. They got more gas in their tank. Yeah, they want them young. So my conclusion is this.
I noticed that her
Male
viewership
creatures
has been
are
dwindling.
vampires.
It has
I'm
been.
taking that and I'm running with it. I'm running with it. You got anything to say about that, Travan? Do you think that men are real life vampires?
Definitely.
This is scary, y'all.
Her viewership has gone way down during her live streams. I think people, they want something new to talk about. And she's just regurgitating the same thing over and over and over. Ever since she got out of jail, her topics have been the same thing. It's in a different way slightly.
And could it be that, we've been watching movies like Dracula and shit like that. Could it be that these motherfuckers were under our nose the whole time? Think about it. When you was a young girl, developing, from the time, you wasn't even poking out titties yet. These men were on top of you. And it was the old motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
You mean like when you were 14 dating a 24-year-old and who gave you your first son that you ignore? Is that what you're talking about, Crystal? You were 14 and he was 24?
It was always the old ones. So I'm starting to put two and two together. I'm like, yo, they really are vampires,
Nobody
yo.
cared that she's back. I don't think so either.
Now, you know what? Let's look at other things that make a man a vampire. Now, Travan, I want you to brainstorm for a minute and think about what a vampire really is. It's a parasite.
Right.
It's something that sucks your life force, your energy, your time, your resources. So basically, if you look at it that way, men are really vampires.
You're sucking up my time with this bullshit. Oh my goodness.
Girl, I cracked the code today.
You cracked your
And the
head.
divine told me, do this live, Crystal. It don't have to be a long live, but we need to put the message out there that we are hip to the game and we know what you motherfuckers are now. Now we know why the whole manosphere is age shaming these older women. And they bold about it too. It's like they took their mask off and they can't hide it no more. They like, yeah, bitch, we're vampires. We want the young girls. I figured it out. That shit would have went over my head if they wouldn't have been into age shaming. Oh, you hit the wall, you hit the wall. Why are they saying that?
And on top of that, too, that's why stop telling them these women they did not love themselves when they got with these dudes. A lot of them did. Like I said, they faked their personalities until they showed their true
When
colors.
Crystal talks, it's hardly ever fact.
And it makes sense now.
Yeah, exactly.
When these men be like, do you have any kids? Now we know why. Who knows what the fuck these motherfuckers are doing behind your back and stealing the what? The life force of your children.
They probably ask, do you have any kids? Because they don't want to father somebody else's children. A lot of men say don't marry, don't date women with children. A lot of them say that if she got a kid, don't date her. So they ask, do you have kids?
Who knows what the fuck they be doing to these kids behind your back, and they could drug them up. You know what I'm saying? They might drug them up and suck the life force right from their mouth. Put their mouth over the kid's mouth and suck their life force. You at work, you up here thinking, okay, this is one of the good guys. He's not a child molester. I can trust him around my kid. He'll probably put something in your kid's Kool-Aid. Your kid gets knocked out, and he'll put his mouth over your child's mouth and suck the life force out of your kid. Then you're like, damn, why you always playing video games? Take your ass outside.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe that's why so many of these kids are lazy. They don't want to move. They're obese. They don't got no energy. Who knows what the fuck these men are doing?
And
You're
your
probably
excuse,
sucking the life force out of these kids.
your excuse for
And
your
notice on the day,
obesity?
it's like the first question they ask, you got any kids? Girl, these are vampires. I'm sorry. They're vampires.
And another question they ask is, do you live alone?
Oh, you scaring me. Stop. Travell, stop scaring me, man. Oh my God, that is so fucking true. These are all questions that vampires ask. Do you have kids? Do you live alone?
Or it's a man who wants to know what he's dealing with, because if you've got a man, he's not coming over. He wants to know what he's dealing with.
And
or who he's
they
dealing with.
also ask you, so what do you do? Because they want to know how much money you make. Because if you work a lot of hours, you're not going to have the energy for them to what? Feed.
This is ridiculous.
They want to know what kind of job you got to see if you're what? Available for them to what? Feed on. So they vampires.
This is some dumb ass
And
shit.
that's why I tapped out of the dating game, because from now on, no male creature is going to ask me what I bring to the table, because I am the table.
Right?
Right.
And they don't like when you talk like that. They want you to be all intimidated, and audition, and be like, oh, I do this.
Okay, you're the table. What's on it? Your what are you serving on this table? I can't stand that.
For a living, and I do
stand
that for a
statement.
living. But here's the thing, right?
Jeez.
Let's just say that men are vampires.
Uh-huh.
Now we are in the middle of a gender war. And I got reports back
You mean kind of like you
from one of the
suck
girls
life
in the chat.
out,
Money
Ari
Makes Me
and
Melt is a good
Sasha
friend of mine.
Marie, yeah.
And she reported back to me. They're no longer approaching us. Now check this out. We're about to crack a code, y'all.
She sucked the life out of Ari
They're
and
studying
Sasha.
us. They don't run up on us like they used to. You know why? Because you have to invite a vampire in. In order for the vampire to what? Get you, they have to be invited in. I just thought you should know. So maybe that could be the reason why they're no longer running up on us. Because they're waiting for us. That's why they make those little funny noises. They stare at you. Because you have to what? Invite them in.
What funny noises?
Wow. This is scary as fuck.
And I'm glad they're not approaching us because you notice, and getting male attention and validation, it's no badge of honor anyway.
Wait, speak nice and loud and say that again.
Male attention and male validation, it's no badge of honor.
It's really not. And I'm going to tell you something else, too. Are you into science fiction?
Well, Crystal, if you think that, give that phone back to that man then. Give your boo his phone back that he bought you.
Man,
No.
do you believe in vampires?
Yep, because they're here right
How
on
many
this
times you
planet.
gonna ask her that?
Okay, well, I want to tell you something. If they can't get a feeding, meaning that they can't get your time, your energy, or get you in the bed, they will grape you. Could it be that that's why so many of them, when they get weak and they life force is starting to get low,
Marie by sucking
they will
up
grape
her
you
money
because
and
they
making her
need
miss
a
out on
feeding.
marriage.
Or they'll
Ooh,
die.
yes, Moonstone.
That's how serious it is. That could be the reason why men run around graping women. Think about it, y'all. Why do they grape us? Because they what? They don't have the energy and the time to seduce you into the bed, and it's not guaranteed they're gonna fuck you, even if they try to. So what's the guaranteed way to get a feeding and to keep their life force going? Grape you. That's scary.
Do y'all remember not too long ago, she had a live stream. A woman said that she's being held hostage. Please send help. After Crystal clapped and laughed like a seal out of water, she told the woman just to tell the man that she had an STD. Now, a man is holding you hostage, possibly violent. I would assume so if he's holding you hostage. And you tell him that you have an STD to keep him away from you? What do you think he's going to think? He's going to think that you've been cheating, and he's probably going to beat the fuck out of you. That was Crystal's advice to the woman. No dial 911, no go get to a friend's house, call your family. No, just tell them that you have an STD. That was Crystal's advice. Lux, the man who had the pew pew to her face, don't put him in jail. You need to move to an undisclosed location. All her advice to these women benefit the man. She never helps the woman.
That is very fucking scary. I think that the priests are what? The priests that molest these little boys, they are vampires.
And you like
look at
I'm
these
14.
priests, they
What are
be
you?
old as fuck. The fucking Pope, they be living to be 100 years old, 105. You like, damn nigga, when you gonna die? Like, girl. And how many little boys did he have to grape in order to? Who knows if the Pope is 700 or 800 years old? Yeah, you never know. Cause these motherfuckers be, girl, I'm telling you. And a lot of the priests, I've never even seen a young priest. Most of these priests.
Oh, hold up. What? You were a vampire to Ari when you told her to look up a porn star conception when she was only 15. Damn. Damn, Moonstone. Wow. Wow. That was Ari. That was Ari who called in. I remember her telling somebody young to look up a corn site. That was Ari. You were a vampire to a 15-year-old you went on a date with. Oh, oh, I guess she forgot about this. Wow.
These are old, wrinkled up. I think they're vampires. I really
That
do.
was Ari.
Because
Mm.
think about it. They got plenty of men in church. Horny men that would be like, okay, even though you're old, I'll fuck with you. Nope, they go after the young boys. You know why? Because they're vampires. And they want them as young as they could get them. The younger, the better. So, I think I cracked the code.
Oh, okay. Poor Ari doesn't even realize she's been groomed by Crystal. Is Ari the one who's boy crazy now? Is that Ari, the one who's boy crazy now? I'm gonna have to fit it. I'm gonna have to title this with Crystal being a vampire herself. Yeah.
But I better watch my back from this point on.
Yes, that was
And
okay.
you know what? They're staring at us now. They're staring at us because they want us to invite them in.
Okay, thank you.
That's why Brad is a vampire. Oh my God, Brad is a huge vampire. Brad don't approach y'all. Notice black women always complaining, oh, Brad doesn't approach us because he needs to be invited in. He needs you to be desperate because if you're desperate, desperation is low vibrational.
You
It's low
desperate.
vibrational energy.
That's
Their
you.
goal is to get you to be what? Low vibrational. If you're walking around with confidence, you're beautiful,
You don't.
your vibration is high. So what do they do to make you insecure? Don't approach. Make her feel like, oh, I must be ugly or I'm not pretty enough. Men are not approaching me. They do that on purpose. They do that on purpose, y'all. To make your vibration low. Once your vibration is low, they start making little funny noises.
Maybe
Because they
they're
want you
just
to
not
what? Invite
into
them
you.
in. Yeah. I figured it out. And let's think about the vampire thing. Netflix and chill. Hello. He got you all to himself. And now he's not in the movie theater where there's lots of people around. He's at home. Remember, these male creatures did Netflix and chill so they could get their prey all alone. So they could feed on you. Damn, this shit went right over our head. Oh my God. Oh shit. Trevan, you got anything to say about that code I just cracked? Talk to me about. I want you to talk to me about what I just said about Netflix and chill.
Yep, you're right about that. Yep.
No, notice how she keeps guiding Trayvon on what specifically to talk about, which is basically agree with me. That's what she's saying. You can't have your own mind over there.
Yep, they just want some pussy so they don't have to really invest in us.
Well, don't give it
But
up.
could it also be that, like I said, all they care about is sex, and when they have sex with you, that's a what? A feeding. They're feeding on your energy, right?
Yep, yep, and some of them, and a
Thanks,
lot of them will
Moonstone.
act like they
Like the
don't even
video.
know you the next day.
Because they got their feeding. They don't need you.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Crystal. Did you feed Boo yesterday at your phone and your Applebee's? He'll be back in about 6 months or so, with that shrimp and rice for another feeding.
And then they ghost you to create what? Low vibrational energy. So the next motherfuckers feed on you.
I just said it. She got ghosted again.
They on code with this shit, y'all. Because they know that if they ghost you, you're gonna get insecure.
She got ghosted again.
Your self-esteem is gonna be affected. That's to make you what? Low vibrational. Their goal is to
I
lower
want
our
to know, did
vibration.
anyone see
That's
the
their whole
video
purpose, and
she
to
did
feed on us.
bashing
They
Gary
can't feed
Owens?
on you
She
when
came
your
on here
vibration is
making
high.
a prep. This mess
That's
happened
why
3 or 4
they
years ago.
cause.
She was
That's why
acting
they're
like she was
violent towards
brand
you.
new news.
That's why they
Yeah, I
ghost
saw a
you.
bit of that.
That's why they
I'm
humble
mad
you.
that I
All those are
didn't
tactics
save that
used to
live when
lower
she told
your
Ari to
vibration.
look that up.
Oh my God, I better watch my back, y'all.
I don't think I was doing videos
And you
back
know
when
what?
she told Ari
Lately
that.
they've been what? Come on, Travan. They've been what? Staring at us without approaching.
Yeah, good. Like that's the way I want it. Cause I'm like they can look, but they can't touch. I'm glad. That means
Unfortunately, I guess Trayvon Fox is going to be the new voice because with a quadratic equation, um, what was the other one? There's another one. They just kind of take over her call in. So I guess the new voice is going to be Trayvon. Ooh, Lord help us.
feminism has been working.
And now, I think the whole not giving us money thing, the whole 50-50 thing is to make.
Melissa, you said Wade, her boo from Applebee ghosted her. I'm thinking so, because now she's on this male bash and she mentioned they like to ghost you after they're feeding. So I'm guessing he probably left. He ain't said. I'm guessing he hasn't spoken to her since yesterday. I mean, he was in the room and she's bashing men. I wouldn't have sat around waiting for that.
Us what? Low vibrational. To make us bitter, angry, resentful. They're trying to lower our vibration collectively. If we could get the majority of women to lower their vibration, we could feed on them better.
Since I think Quadratic was on a live a couple of lives back, but it's really been Trayvon, and her live chat is pretty empty except for about a few people I see.
Yeah. And they've been sucking on women. Now, listen, y'all. How do we get rid of these vampires? What do we do to defend ourselves against men that are vampires?
We could by staring and not approaching. Guess what? We're doing it right now as we speak.
Give him his phone back, Crystal.
We're doing it right now as we speak. Staring. What I mean too, like women don't want to be bothered dating them, sleeping with them. We're no longer interested in marriage. The birth rates all over the world are plummeting.
Oh, so you basically saying the way you get rid of a vampire is to starve them out.
Right.
Damn.
It's like they're getting tired.
And they never thought this day would come when women collectively would wake up and starve them out. So right now, the only ones that are being fed on Netflix and chill are these goddamn Pick Misha. Now they're at the point where they don't even want to take you on a date. They want to get straight to the what? Feeding frenzy. You ever notice when a man is fucking you, he looks like it's a frenzy. Like a shark frenzy?
Yeah.
When they get so excited, they thrashing all over the place because they're in ecstasy. Yes, that's what it's like. When they're feeding, study a man when he's fucking you. He looks like he's in another place. They're feeding. He's feeding his life force.
Well, gee, I remember that next time, Crystal, because I thought, they doing all that. I thought they were having a good time. But I remember next time they're feeding. What is this shit?
He's fueling up his tank. Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. You don't want to cash at me or take me shopping like you
let's talk about, you know, their penises.
Oh boy, here we go.
What really is a penis? To me, a penis looks like a injector. It injects you with the poison.
Yep, she's on
Oh
repeat
yeah,
again.
and a penis. I'll tell you what it looks like to me. It looks like a gun, and the balls look like a trigger.
Oh my God! And what are they? And what are they pumping into you? Little parasites.
Oh yeah, and
Show me a gun with two triggers. Boy, yeah, I can't believe y'all believe that shit that's coming out of y'all's mouths.
And you notice some of them, they want you to. Oh, do you swallow? They want this parasites to directly attach itself to the base of your brain. So you become like invasion of the body snatchers. You start thinking like a man. You start becoming male-minded. You start crying over a man. Oh my God, please don't leave me. Yep, yeah, they know what they're doing. These are real-life vampires, y'all.
yep,
Real-life
that's why.
vampires.
And that's why they use
You
their
cried over
penises as
milkman.
weapons.
You do
And
that
it looks like a
scratchy
weapon.
throat thing.
Yeah.
You've been swallowing
Now,
the venom.
I told you on the last live, I did a story about that male creature that fucked a puppy, a little puppy up the ass.
What?
And he was married, and he didn't want to take the puppy to the vet. He was saying to his wife that the dog had
You
its
cried over a
period,
man
blah,
that
blah,
didn't
blah.
give you flowers.
It was
Yep.
only a puppy. So listen, could it be that when there's nobody around and their life force is getting lower and lower, could it be that they'll fuck anything because that could be it? If there's nobody around, they'll fuck anything
Yes,
with a
this is
life
gross.
force.
Yes,
Even if it's a
that's
puppy.
true.
Even if it's a puppy.
Yep. Their life force is so low, they'll commit bestiality beyond pathetic.
So if they can't find a human, a child,
A straight jacket and tie
okay,
it tight.
they'll fuck an animal. This explains everything. If there's nothing else around, they and their life force is getting low, they will grab the nearest thing, even if it's a dog. Think about it. That was a puppy. The puppy is not a grown dog. It wasn't an old dog that was close to death. It was a puppy. So the way that demon thought, that male creature who was a married man, the way he was thinking, oh, look at the life force on this puppy. I could use that. This is a newborn life. And that's why he did that. That's why he did that. They're attracted to youth, children, life force.
That's why they're not human.
What?
This is why they are not human.
Wow.
Is this why men only spend the buck and come after you when they run out of options?
And think about it. Men are mutations. Just what are we dealing with here?
Don't let her get out of
Could they be? I believe they are a part of
Nasty.
Satan's army. But the only thing that makes sense, if Satan had an army, because you know Satan got witches, he got warlocks, he got what else? Satan fairies, leprechauns, which are in charge of greed. He got a whole army full of, you know, his creatures. I think men are the vampires and Satan's army. They're the
We're talking
vampires.
about Rihanna now.
And notice that most
The chat.
pedophiles are what? Men. I ain't say all of
Yeah.
them, but most of them are men. Could it be that?
Oh,
And
Quadratic
96%
has
of pedophiles
entered
are
the
men.
chat.
Why is that?
Quadratic is here.
Why? You ever stop to ask why that is?
Yeah, because I know why the Y in their chromosome is screwed up.
Wait, say that again. I couldn't hear you. Say it loud.
I said the Y in their chromosome is screwed up.
So the Y is a defective X,
Right.
and it.
Someone says Sierra looking old, and Quadratic says no, Sierra looks great because she has a great male. Okay. Let's see if Crystal brings those 2 points up.
Yes.
And if it's a defective X, it's a what? Abomination.
Yes.
Now, Law 19, why don't you call into the show and tell us about this Bridget Macron issue? Because I don't know what you're
Yes,
doing.
so like,
Thirsting
take
for
care.
men, then she
What?
bashes them when
Take
it
care,
doesn't work
Crystal.
out for her.
All right, but thank you for
She
calling
was
in,
just
Travan.
out with a
Thank you
man
for
welcome.
calling.
yesterday. Now she's
It's
back
always a
talking
pleasure, always.
bad about them.
Thank you. Bye
Not
bye.
All right,
surprised.
bye-bye.
So she's saying
Yo,
that a
on
black
some real
man
shit,
is great. I guess
I
she
think I
is.
just cracked the code, y'all. Because listen, I'm a witch. I am into science fiction. I know all about vampires. A vampire, you got to invite them in.
Like you
Lord
said,
19, can you call into the show? I need a journalist. I need y'all to get on your job. I don't give a fuck if it's Miss Divine. I don't give a fuck if it's Money Makes Me Melt. I don't give a fuck who it is. The call-in number is 904 600 9031. Now, those of us that are into the witchcraft, I always tell you, don't fuck
be with
the
a black
old
man. Crystal was
ones.
literally on a date with one.
If you're gonna deal with a
On her
male
birthday,
creature and
right.
you say, damn, I want to do some vampire
Is she live right now? Yes. I am 17 minutes behind. Yes, she is live right now.
shit. You want to stay looking young for a long time? Fuck a young man. Fuck a younger man. Don't be fucking these old men.
How
you
young,
gonna start
Crystal?
turning old.
How young?
You're gonna start getting aches and pains. Leave them alone.
How young, Crystal? 14?
Now, some women, I believe, know about the vampire thing, and they're like Mary Latorno. They get a younger man, and they suck their life force. So I don't. Voodoo, Santa.
The call-in number is 904 600 9031. 904 600 9031.
They know about fucking a younger person and staying young for a long time. You start getting aches and pains. Your age catches up to you. You start getting wrinkles. Fuck a younger person. Fuck somebody 20 years younger than you. You're gonna start feeling 20 years younger. This is real shit, y'all.
What?
I'm not making this up. And some women, they know about this type of shit. Why you think they got cougars? Cougars are, they call themselves cougars. They're older women. These older women take pride in fucking younger men. What are they doing? They discovered the secret to the universe to staying young. It's a form of vampirism.
Why is she condoning marriage? Because
Wow.
because she likes him.
And look, I'm gonna be.
Because she herself said 14 is her limit. They must be 14 and above. She had that conversation, I think, with Quadratic.
Read your comment. Lord 19 said, yup, I heard someone say that recently. That the woman started to look as old as them. Oh, shit. And you ever notice if you're a young girl and you start fucking these older men?
A young boy.
When they done, when they sucked enough of your life force, you start looking old, they get rid of you. They discard you. Yup. They will dump you. They'll suck up the best years of your life, and then when they done with you, they on to the next bitch. The next victim. Yo, we on to this shit, y'all. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the movie The Skeleton Key, but there are different ways of vampirism. All right? Now, fucking a younger person, that is... I ain't talking about a few years younger than you. I'm talking about somebody that's like 10 years younger, however much younger you want to feel. If you want to feel 10 years younger, 20 years younger, go for that age range. Some of them get extreme. Some of them fuck somebody 30, 40 years younger than themselves. All right?
Like
Oh,
you.
you definitely gonna get your life force sucked out. And I'm gonna tell you something else. All you black women that are swirlers, do not fuck an old brat. Can we stop? Because some of you bitches are starting to look old. You thinking that you're doing something smart. Oh, I'm 35 and I got me a 60-year-old brat. Bitch, please put a condom on. And even if you're wearing a condom, you're going to start to look old. We need to put a public service announcement out to younger women. And it could be even if you're 50 years old.
I
If
was
you're my
just
age, don't be fucking a 70-year-old, sweetheart.
I was just thinking that Moonstone. And she talking about she's 50, don't be fucking a 70-year-old. You were just at the food stamp office or some government building where you were talking to a 70-year-old, and when he said he wasn't gonna spend any money on you, that was the end of it, Crystal. So what are you talking about? I think you forget the shit you talk about, girl. But I'm here to remind you.
You gonna break the fuck, you gonna disintegrate. You gonna get aches and pains. You gonna be, girl, listen, don't ask me how I know.
Cause you
Okay,
fat.
don't ask me how I know, because then I would have to kill you.
Cause you
All
fat.
you gotta know is I know for a fact, if you start getting up there in age, stay away from men your age or way older. Don't do it to yourself. Because you're going to get aches and pains, arthritis, wrinkles. You're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? And some of y'all, do you really think getting the bag is worth looking old? Let's think about this, y'all. If I said, okay, get that money, sis. Fuck that 65-year-old Brad. Right? And Brad, his 65 is not the same as Tyrone's 65. Brad be 65 and he be looking like the Crypt Keeper. So, you 40, right? Let's say you're 40 years old. He's happy to fuck you. Suck your life force. Number one, you're an original creation made in the image of the Divine Mother. You are a black woman.
Yes.
So when you're 40, you're going to look like you're 29 or 30. That
Yes.
motherfucker is happy to fuck you. He going to start looking younger, and your dumb ass is going to start looking old. You going to call me up like, oh my God, Crystal, I don't feel good today. I'm like, girl, take a nap. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be like, Crystal, my back hurt. You know that thing that you got? I'm like, yeah. I think that's the same thing. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? You run track. You're an athlete. You jog for exercise. What do you mean your back hurts?
Special needs, especially this person doesn't.
And then I think about it, and I'm like, oh, you fucking them old brads. That's what.
Yeah, Trayvon. I I was thinking the same thing. Special needs. I don't know if y'all remember Trayvon calling in about her grape story. I don't remember the details, but I just remember that Crystal was like, "Ooh, tell us more. What did he do? Give us a detail." She wanted, I mean, she wanted so many details. Like she wanted to put herself there to watch it when it was happening. Do y'all remember that?
Happens. And a lot of black women are doing this because young Brad is acting up. The ones in their 30s, they acting all stuck up because they didn't get old yet. They pushing a couple of wrinkles, but they're not old yet. So they acting all stuck up. You saying, fuck these motherfuckers. They don't want to give me no money. They cheap. They're time wasters. I'm going to give me a 65-year-old Brad.
They ignore how she treated Angelo.
Now, a lot of these 65-year-old Brads are cheap, too. Let's think about this, y'all. Stop thinking that because they old, they're going to be tricking. Some of them are on Social Security. Some of them are a fixed income. He no longer has the strength and the stamina he once had, and he's looking at you with lust because he's saying, "Damn, I'm gonna take 20 years off fucking this bitch. I'm a
Well, at least he has Social Security. You haven't worked in how long? You ain't gonna get shit. You ain't gonna get no kind of benefits. You're gonna be begging to the day you plop your fat ass into that wheelchair. I'm gonna go. Okay, okay, Moonstone.
go from being 65 to being 45 in about a week." Yep. And then, have you ever noticed with men when they get supplied, when they get a victim, they want to fuck, because he's fueling up his tank. In case you come to your senses and you start saying, "Damn, I don't feel good. I feel like I'm being drained." He said, "Let me get as much juice out of this orange as I can before they wake up and realize what the fuck I am, which is a vampire." Thank you, Pink. Thank you, Pink. Pink said black women have sacred energy. Is it any fucking... And that could be why Tyrone was cock blocking. Tyrone was saying, "Our pussy stink. We got attitudes." Because he was gatekeeping. He was like, "Nah, we can't let the white man in on this shit. These are the original what? Creations. We can't let the white man have that." And let's talk about it. Becky, girl. Tyrone is starting to look old, y'all. Can we talk about Tyrone fucking Becky? All of these Tyrones are fucking fat Becky. All of a sudden, Tyrone got weight problem. Come on, y'all. Come on. Who fucking with a nigga today? Tyrone, think about it. Tyrone was lusting after fat Becky because of her white privilege. This nigga fucked around and found out. Now, I'm starting to notice we got a lot of fat Tyrones walking around, y'all. These niggas got titties. They got hips. Like, what's going on, Tyrone?
DJ says you need, with capital NEED, you need a video calling show like the old days. Yeah, well, she's trying, but y'all are just not participating. Another DJ talking about. Hey, can we talk about something else now?
You was talking all that shit online, dissing black women.
Okay, here's Moonstone, Midnight Moon, feed on you. You mean kind of like how your first baby daddy fed on you when you were 14? Hold on, let me put the old shit in the chat. Hold on, can y'all see? Wait a minute. Oh damn, caught on there. Can y'all see that? That right there, Midnight Moon. That is Moonstone.
You go with fat Becky, and now you look girl, and they starting to look old. They look old and fat. So Tyrone got the double whammy. He got hit with the double whammy. He looks old and fat because you know Becky.
Right now, I'm behind. Excuse me. The live chat is in real time. I'm behind, so we will get to Crystal's response if she does respond to Midnight Moon.
Ages really fast. And Tyrone is quiet. Tyrone is suffering, y'all. He over there suffering. He's stuck over there. And he got too much pride to say, "Oh, I want to come back. Can I come? Don't come back over here." You didn't know Becky is a vampire, sweetheart. Both those motherfuckers are vampires. Okay? Let's just keep it a buck. That's why they got a 200% divorce rate. They're not compatible. She's sucking his life force, and he's sucking on her white privilege and her feminine energy. So both of them are a hot mess, okay? That is a match made in hell. And I want to tell y'all too about Becky. Becky is also a vampire, y'all. So if some of you bitches have lost your mind all of a sudden because you're swirling. You don't want to hang out with Shaniqua, so you're hanging out with Becky. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Because I'm going to tell you something, sweetheart. Becky will steal your melanin magic. I said what I said, bitch. I know you heard what I said. Now you hanging out with this white bitch. All of a sudden, she looking younger and younger. She ain't getting wrinkled. This bitch is 40. Wait, she 47? Damn. What? That's your best friend? Yeah, I got a Becky. She's my best friend. And how old are you? You 27, right? No, I'm 35. Okay. I thought you looked way younger. I thought you was 27. Okay. And how old is your Becky friend? Oh, even though she's older than me, I'm 35 and she's 47. Okay, so you got an older Becky friend. Okay. Tell me why your dumb ass is walking around Destiny swapping with this bitch. You look like you're 47 and this bitch look like she is 27. What the fuck happened? Wow. Come on, call up the goddamn shit. I'm cracking codes up in this motherfucker.
This is ridiculous.
And now that I got the goddamn call-in phone,
you can tell by
y'all
the way
I knew y'all was gonna
she
do this
talks
to me.
that she's been
I knew
with
y'all.
nobody but
I
mostly
promised
thugs.
you,
Yep.
and I delivered on my promise. Okay, I just got a $200 donation from a very good friend of mine who's in the chat right now. Shout out to her for that big donation. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Who?
I'm cracking codes up on this show. I would appreciate it if you would call up and we figure this shit out together. Because some of y'all are acting like Candace Owens. And Candace Owens is starting to look old, y'all. When Candace Owens first got on the scene, she looked young as fuck. Candace Owens used to look like she was fresh out of high school.
We all age, Crystal.
You know who else is starting to look old? And I gotta call it out. It could be me. Maybe I'm
A
imagining
man with
it.
any decency wouldn't want to be around
ASAP
her.
Rocky
Exactly.
and them goddamn that pregnancy. She pregnant for the third time, and she got two male. She started to look old.
Up there's Ari.
Oh shit! Don't do that, bitch. Miss Princess. Check it out, Miss Princess. Yo, Miss Princess said, yup, exactly. These male creatures want as little investment as possible. That's why you always get money first and never go on house dates.
Midnight
Nor
Moon.
hotels.
Midnight Moon at Ari, the beautiful Aries princess. You're being groomed.
That's not really the comment I was looking for. She said something else. What did she say? But like I said, Candace Owens is starting to look old. Eve is starting to look old.
Ari says, Midnight Moon, what are you talking about? Where is this coming from?
Yep, they sucking on her life force. That destiny sucking with that bitch. Because listen, we are goddesses. Black women are. Look at Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett looks like she's fucking 42 years old. That bitch is 66. Yep, Rihanna looks old. They sucking on her. She is the host. And she got parasites sucking her. Serena, oh my God. Don't do that. I think she's a little bit balanced out because she got two daughters. So it's not as bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not now. Serena, she still look good because she got two daughters.
Ari shouldn't even be in
So
her
she
chat.
got a lot of feminine energy around her. I don't really think Serena looks old like that. I can't put her in that category. But Rihanna,
I can't remember how
Rihanna
old
is
Aura
girl.
is.
She's surrounded by males. Males. Now go into the comment section. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think I am.
Keep talking, Midnight Moon.
It's a YouTuber. She got a white husband. She got nothing but male children. Yeah, she's in shape. Yeah, she's flexible.
Go ahead, call her name.
Yeah, she's athletic. But she's starting to look old, y'all. They are sucking the life out there.
She's talking about Rose, Queen of Kings.
Out her fucking ass. Who knows what YouTuber I'm talking about?
I just
She
said
got
it.
her own channel. She got a big Viking husband.
I just said it.
4 boys. 2 of them are fully black that she had by a neighbor who abandoned her. And she got 2 biracials. She's starting to look old, y'all. I'm not gonna disrespect her and call out her name. It starts with an R.
Why not? You had before.
Her name starts with an R, y'all. Now this is the dirty secret of the universe. People are starting to be aware.
Yeah, she's always talking about Rose. Rose
Black
and
girl magic
Nathan and Dom.
is real. Okay, and black women, we age exceptionally well.
Naka and Dom.
Other people are starting to notice that now we got all these other races of women and men copying off of the way we look. That's popping. When they start snapping their neck and talking like a black girl and getting an attitude and imitating us, they're destiny swapping with us. Absolutely. Listen, watch the company you keep, y'all. And pay attention. Sometimes people want to destiny swap with you. You could be having blessings come your way. And if you a good person, good things are going to happen to you. Sometimes people know you about to come into some money. You're talented. You are generous. You beautiful. Whatever you got going on. All of a sudden,
soon.
you're going to have people surrounding themselves with you because they know you about to blow up. Wow. Girl. I love my comment section, girls. I love my Sky High 23. Thank you. Keep it coming. Roses and peonies. Let's go. Alicia Keys looks old. You said it, not me. You know who else is getting their life force sucked up by a vampire? Monique. I said what I said, bitch. Monique got a head full of gray hair, honey. Monique look like, girl, that nigga that she's with is sucking the life out of her fucking ass. And Monique is brown-skinned. She not dark-skinned, but she brown-skinned. Monique, when she first came out, you could tell she gonna be one of them bitches. When she's 100, she gonna look like she's 65. Tell me about Monique got a head full of gray hair. And girl, she started to get wrinkles. And ever since she been with that nigga, she look old as fuck.
She's getting older.
Can we talk about Tyler Perry?
We all will.
Tyler Perry got a beard. A much younger beard.
Keep talking to
Tell
him,
me why
Midnight
Tyler
Moon.
Perry look young as fuck. He is using her as a life. Yup. He's using her life. He's sucking her life force. And you know what? Y'all heard of Polite in a conscious company? The conscious community, you got a dude called Brother Polite. Polite when he skull fucked, meaning that he gave oral sex to a 14-year-old, all right? Violent oral sex. That's what skull fucking means. skull. Skull fucking. He skull fucked an unconscious 14-year-old. What do you think this nigga was doing? He was
How does
getting a
Crystal
feeding.
think that she looks? She's
14 years
always
old.
talking about
You
somebody.
know that's some
Yeah.
vampire shit. Polite is a fucking expert warlock, y'all.
I don't know why
I'ma
she
call
thinks
a
she
nigga
look
out.
good.
He was doing a vampire ritual. He didn't play fair. He made sure that bitch was unconscious.
Damn, Ari says to Midnight Moon, in fact, you can't even try and bash us. You don't have the Eve gene. You're jealous that your mom ain't black. That's what Ari said to Midnight Moon, aka Moonstone.
He stuck his penis in her mouth and he skull fucked her. A 14-year-old. Why 14? Why not 28? Why not 30? Because he wanted a what? He wanted a feeding that was going to last a long time.
And the 24-year-old that you were with when you were 14, I guess he wanted a feeding for a long time. And now you will go as low as 14. So do you need feeding?
Wow. Money makes me melt. Let's go. She said, yup, remember Kelly Crystal? She was sucking my energy. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. And look, I'm not trying to tell your business, but remember you said y'all went out and every time you got attention, she got a what? She got a fucking attitude. Because you was distracting
Midnight Moon.
her from her feeding. And another thing, when you're getting attention from other people, when you're getting compliments, your vibration is raised. So she couldn't match your energy because vampires are low vibrational creatures. So she had to lower your vibration in order to feed on you. So if you're walking around getting compliments, people gassing up your head because you're gorgeous, she can't feed on you. Now, Sky High 23 said, hold on. What the fuck do you think R. Kelly was doing to Aaliyah? Can we come out of the dummy closet, y'all? R. Kelly.
Pretty Black Magic and Geisha Peach, they were in her live stream 2 or 3 back.
He was sucking her life for. He was sucking. Everybody got a piece of Aaliyah. All of these elites know about vampire rituals where older people, even Missy Elliott took a shot at her. I heard Missy Elliott was in love with Aaliyah. Missy Elliott is older. Missy Elliott's older than me, y'all. Missy Elliott is about 54 years old. Okay, she's older than me. She and Aaliyah was way younger than her. Okay, Aaliyah was at least 10 or 12 years younger than her. So Missy Elliott was sucking on her life force too. Hanging out with her. Oh, that's my best friend. We besties. Yeah, I know. Because you want to knock off about 15 years off your age. I know. Hang out with this young, beautiful bitch.
Now you hating on Missy Elliott?
Around the time she was hanging out with Aaliyah, Missy blew up. Missy Elliott blew up right around the same time as Aaliyah. Ever noticed that? She said, bitch, I need some of that good juju you got coming your way. I want to share the spotlight with you. Sometimes when people see that you shining bright, they pull a vampire move. They want you to share some of that spotlight. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. R. Kelly is a big vampire. He loves young people. He loves them young, y'all. Jay-Z.
I don't know if y'all watching between Ari and Midnight Moon, but she like, tell me what you got. I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Is another one. Beyonce is starting to look old. Come on, y'all. Can we stop being delusional and wake the fuck up about what vampirism is really all about? Beyonce looked like that's why she got Blue Ivy up on the stage with her. Listen, I know this sounds fucked up, but listen, she's feeding off of her daughter, y'all.
Ooh, child.
That's why they got the little retarded one there. The little retarded girl, they feeding on her too. And she's innocent because girl, if you only knew how deep this rabbit hole could get.
Somebody was calling
Hello?
You're here, you live.
Hi.
Hey, baby, what's up?
I'm good. How are you?
Girl, you cracked codes today. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for your generous donation. But I'm going to let you know, sweetheart. All right, I'm a witch. And because you're my friend, I'm going to put you on. I'm going to teach you to guard your beauty, sweetheart. Because the girl that's on the phone right now is Girl, when I tell you this bitch is gorgeous, and I'm not no hater, y'all. If a bitch is bad, I'm going to tell her. You a badass bitch.
And you
I'll
secretly
tell you to
hate
your
too.
face.
Thank
You
you.
don't got no stomach, perky big titties.
Okay, here we go. No stomach and perky big titty. You lust after her. You're lusting after her.
Milk chocolate skin, big juicy lips. The bitch is bad as fuck.
You wish you could be her.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Watch yourself, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of a sudden, you attract these low vibrational male creatures. You can't even walk down the street without. I'll be hearing the honks. You be like, oh, honk, you want my number? Okay. Like, girl, they will not leave you alone.
They always ask me, do you want to ride?
I want you to talk nice and loud.
So, hi everyone. So with Crystal, I was just trying to tell her that a lot of these males are low vibrational. So they attach itself to you by, what do you call it? Like, talking on the phone for a long time and not setting up dates.
Oh shit, I know who this is. This is her stripper friend. I've heard this voice before. This is the same one friend that she got that always calls in.
Oh, wait. You just cracked the code. That's what that is?
Mm-hmm. They don't set up dates. They talk on the phone for a long time. And basically, when you're pretty, I feel like, don't get me wrong, you get attention, you get money, but you gotta just you gotta really actually like take your time to actually look for it, because a lot of these males are low vibrational. And when you're pretty, they always try to humble you.
But let's talk about why they do that. They do that because they need you to lower your vibration in order so they can feed on you. If your vibration is high and you're confident, they cannot feed on you, sweetheart.
Right. So that's why I was telling Crystal that, like me, I'm single. Like ever since I've been single, when I'm in a relationship, I'm not happy because they always want to talk to you every time of the day. They want to check. They want to call you every 5 minutes. They want to text you. What you doing? What you eating? Where you at?
Yes,
So
Pocahontas.
that could be
they
that they're
are.
feeding.
All these are stories that's
Yeah.
happened to Crystal.
So like basically, I function better when I'm not in a relationship. And girls in relationships, unless you're benefiting big time, unless they're putting your name on the deed of a house or they buy you a car, it's not worth it. Unless you really benefiting, it's not worth it. Marriage is a scam and relationship is a scam. Because I told Crystal I used to work in a gentleman's club, And a lot of these males, they're
Yep.
married,
Told you.
and they will
That's a
come to the
stripper.
strip club and give the strippers all their money, and they will go home broke. And I look at these men, and I'm like, I bet you're not giving your wife the same amount of.
Midnight Moon says if your witchcraft worked, your back wouldn't be fucked up. Quadratus said, is Midnight Moon the biracial porn star?
Money you're giving the strippers.
But I want to ask you, are they doing that to keep their main feeding, which is the wife, to keep her low vibrational and bitter and mad that he don't got no money?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like, you know, they already fucked her so many times. She probably got like 2, 3 kids at home. They're tired of the pussy. They get bored fast. And on top of that, when they come to the strip club, they're seeing a different look, different face, younger girls. So they are basically trying to feed their energy by looking at young girls. You know what I'm saying, Crystal?
Oh.
So
And also when men, when they're looking at other women in front of you, that's to lower your vibration.
I had that happen to me. I went on a date with this Jose, and literally, mind you, I was looking so good. He had a t-shirt and a jeans on. That could have been a red flag for me to walk away from the date. But I stayed in the date because it was already in the restaurant ready. All the girls that was walking in, he was looking at them.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah. So you know what I did, Crystal? I took my purse, I took my phone, and I walked out.
Damn.
I walked out of the date.
Because
He didn't think I was going to do that.
I'm going to lower her vibration all evening. I'm going to show
Right.
up dressed down, even though it's her birthday. I'm going to look at other girls in front of her. I'm going to do all of these little things. So by the end of the evening, when it's time for me to get pussy or even a kiss, I could get a good feeding.
Right.
Because her vibration is low.
Right.
She's negative.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly.
These motherfuckers really are vampires, y'all.
And that's why I was telling
This is
Crystal,
so
like,
stupid.
it's not even, if you really get itchy down there, do not fuck these old men. Do not, because I notice that a lot of the time they are very, they don't play fair. Like they want to be the ones to fuck the young girls, but they want the older women to be alone. You know.
Yeah, they don't
you
even want
notice?
they don't even want the older woman to be with an older man. They want you all alone.
Do you notice they hate the cougars? Older men hate cougars. You know why? Because the cougars figured out the game. Like,
Wait,
if
say
I
that
fuck
again.
a
The cougars what?
The older men hate cougars because the cougars figured out the game. Like the cougars understand that if I fuck a younger man, I'll be more youthful, I'll have more energy, I'll look more younger. So the older men are jealous of the cougars because the older men want to be the only one to fuck the young girls.
No, but they realize, damn, at the end of the day,
right.
even though she's an older woman, she still got a pussy, and it's
Right.
easier for her to get the sex than it is for me.
It's easier. Listen, men are dogs. They'll fuck anything. I was watching a video. A guy was fucking a dead corpse. A dead corpse of a grandmother. He fucked the grandmother's dead corpse. They are nasty.
Oh my god.
I was watching the video. Literally, he was fucking a grandmother dead corpse. I'm like, these men was fucking. He was a young bride too. They are nasty.
They nasty. And I saw a video of a cop. They saw that this man was on the ground. He was on
sick
top
shit.
of something. And the cop car was cruising past, and he was fucking a dead person. The person that died, and he was on top of them fucking them.
They were some
They
sick
are, oh my god,
mess.
they are horrible. Oh my god.
I believe you. And I remember one time also, I was going to a restaurant, and there was a younger bride checking me out. So I said hi to him, and another bride said, "Why are you saying hi to him? He's too young for you."
Oh shit. He didn't want you to get a destiny swap.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He gotta be like 18 years old. He was saying hi to me. He was flirting with me. And then he looked at me with disgust, like, "Oh, why are you flirting with him? He's too young for you." And I looked at him like, "You're jealous, huh?"
Or maybe he was just too young for you and he was saving you some trouble. Y'all would just take something and just spin it to fit your narrative.
You could do it, but I could do it better.
And I'm gonna tell you something. These young men, they love older women, honey. Don't let them fool you. They be like, and they'll tell you to your face, I like older women. They tell you.
They do.
Now, the men are jealous because they're saying, damn, these young girls ain't saying that about us old dudes. But these young guys are saying that about you older women. That's why they jealous.
the younger men, Crystal, the older that I get, the younger men are, they're the one that are like staring at me on the street. Men don't approach, period. It don't matter if they're young or
Why
old.
would they sit
But
there
I
and watch
notice,
that?
I'm
Because
in
they're
my 30s, all right?
disgusting.
The younger men, I'm attracting more younger men. And the younger men, they're more nicer. You notice that?
I noticed that. But can I ask you a question? Do you think
right.
the divine wants us to use them to keep ourselves looking even younger?
Yeah.
She don't mind?
She doesn't mind because we are created in the same image as the mother divine feminine. So if she wants us to keep looking younger and keep looking more youthful than a lot of these males.
And you know what? If you look at it, look at the Black Widow spider. After she tried to tell us it's okay to do that. Because the Black Widow spider, after she fucks her mate, she rips off his fucking head.
Midnight Moon. How come you never want to mention your face swallowed peanuts for a NutriBullet? Sound like a corn star to me.
So that's basically the divine mother giving us the blueprint. It's okay to fuck these motherfuckers and rip off their head and discard them. It's okay.
Well,
She can't make up her mind. Either you want to stay away from men or you want to be with them. Make up your mind.
Now listen, ladies. We are on vampire code, okay? They're either gonna be good for money and making your life easier so you can stay looking young, so you don't have to work hard, or use them to what? Stay looking young.
I feel like, Crystal, I feel like if they're old, if they're not, listen, if they're 50 and older, like let's say I'm in my 30s, so if I'm fucking a 50-year-old and they're not, I'm talking about they gotta completely change my life. They gotta buy me a house. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta 360. They're not doing that. It's not worth it because it's either they scam you or you scam them. So I feel like it's not worth it. Because think about it. If you're in your 30s and you fucking with somebody who's old to be a father, they're sucking your youth, your beauty, your skin is gonna, like I noticed something. I'm like,
yeah, and the fact that she's got on a yellowish braided one now. I believe she watches.
When I went on the date, I didn't even kiss him, but I went on a date with a 67-year-old. I didn't even fuck this guy or kiss him. I got home and I was tired. I was like, what the hell?
Imagine if you would have been all tongue kissing him for a long time and oh my gosh. He goes to that motherfucker. You would have been, oh my God, you really would have been exhausted.
I was so exhausted. I was like, I would never do this shit again. And the other girl in the live, she asked me, how young will I go? I will go, the youngest I will go is like 23-year-old. And I'm in my 30s because men do it. Yeah, I had a man that told me he's 37. He said he don't date women over 26.
What?
He's 30. He's 37. He said he don't date women over 26. Literally.
So this is what I'm asking you. Because they on it like that and they are youth obsessed, could it possibly be that men are vampires?
Yeah. This motherfucker looks young.
She just wants people to feed into her bull. Are they vampires? Do you agree? Do you think they're vampires? Do you agree? She's wanting people to feed into this bullshit.
For 37. He's 37. He look young. But he told me straight up, oh, you're in your 30s? Oh, now you're old. I like women 26 and under. And he said 26 is pushing it. 26 is pushing it. 25 and under. That's what he said. If you're over 25, he's not fucking with you. So I think they do that to get their youth and their beauty. This motherfucker is 37. He looks young already. He looks like he's like 20-something. But he still want, you see how greedy they are? You look young, but you still want to suck their energy.
Wow. And they're very discriminating. Oh, don't be 28. That's old. They don't want you then.
Yeah.
They want them young. 25 and under. That's it. 25 is a cutoff mark. So because they're so specific about age, that's what drew me to the conclusion. These motherfuckers are vampires.
They are.
They're not vampires, okay? They just want women young the birthing years. That's just what it is. It's that's what they want. Stop with the vampire bullshit. As bad as it is, they look for younger women because they want children. And the earlier they start, the better. Let's just call it what it is. This vampire bullshit, just cut it out. Just cut it out.
They are. And I noticed something. They can get old, but we can't get old. You notice that?
I noticed.
Even Brad. Brad is so shallow with Becky. I feel like that's why Becky is going to Tyrone, because Brad, you can't get weight, you cannot get fat.
Yeah, we saw you. The chat is ahead, but we will get to it. But yeah, I was reading the comments. Yes, I saw you over there, Moonstone.
You cannot look old. Brad is so shallow. I'm telling you.
But I'm gonna ask you about Tyrone.
Right.
What's going on over there with who's the vampire? Tyrone and Becky, or both of them?
Both of them.
You could have asked Tyrone
So
yesterday.
you got two vampires sucking on each other.
Because Becky is an original witch. Original. You know, Becky was an original witch person back in the days.
Yeah.
And Tyrone has been coddled for so long. Tyrone is coddled, and Tyrone, if they fuck with Becky, a lot of the times they hate.
I want to crack another
Put
code.
you in timeout.
I want to crack it. Are
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah.
I want you to buckle up your motherfucking seatbelt on this one.
It's a matter of time before they find out it's you.
Becky figured out a way
I
to
can't
look
believe
young like black women.
I can't believe they didn't block you earlier, sooner.
That's why she got with Tyrone. Yeah.
We are cold cracking up in this motherfucker. Let me repeat that. Becky found a way, sweetheart, that her and her daughter, her offspring, can look eternally young. And Tyrone, you are the host. Now let's get all the way funky. Tyrone, I noticed you starting to look old, bro. Remember the old school Tyrone was bad as fuck. Tyrone was the baddest thing on the planet. Tyrone was ageless. Tyrone didn't crack a wrinkle till he hit his 65th birthday. He cracked his first wrinkle. These Tyrones from now?
So, I gotta get back to what I was doing before, you know. I just called to call the live and just give me my input.
Thank you for helping me crack that code, sis.
So basically,
There's
you
no
figured
code
it
to
out.
crack.
See what I'm saying? So basically, Becky and Tyrone got together because what you just said just now, like about what you just said. They wanna.
Cause he's feeding off of her white privilege, and she's feeding off of his melanated youthfulness.
And listen, I don't want to call nobody out, but there's a girl in your life. She seemed like she's mad because she said her mother's a Becky and her father's Tyrone. So she seemed like, her name is Miss Independent. I don't know what her name is, but...
No, Midnight Moon said, so you're admitting that you do like black men? Nobody said anything about me liking black men, you dumbass bitch. Get off my fucking line. Why do you care about who doesn't want you?
Bitch, ain't nobody listen.
Bitch,
she's triggered.
did you just hear what we said, Midnight Moon, you dumbass bitch?
Crystal, she's triggered because she's the product of...
Crystal, you have a video where you went out with a black man for your birthday. What are you talking about? And you invited him into your house. You gotta invite the vampires in, right? So who's a dumbass bitch? Boy. Let's go.
Tyrone doesn't like black women. A lot of the time when they get with Becky, they hate black women. They talk shit about black women. He's the product of Becky. When they're the product of Becky, they're dangerous. Dangerous.
Midnight Moon, it sounds to me like she got a white mother and she mad.
Yeah, she just said it herself. She said her mother is white.
It sounds like she has a white mother. Are you not reading the chat, Crystal? You flapping them gums. You can't read the chat. You can't multitask.
And her father is black. He's mad. That's why she's triggered. She's triggered because we're talking about her father is black. Yeah. Her mother's a Becky. She just said it online. That's why she's triggered. You see how she's saying, "Oh, you like black man, bitch? Ain't nobody talking about you." Like,
And you notice, I noticed something.
Why would she be triggered with information she gave you about herself? It ain't like you found it out. She told you. And like she said, y'all want children that look like her. You want Brad. You want children that look like her.
Too. Becky is starting to look younger when she gets with Tyrone.
absolutely.
And Tyrone be looking old as fuck. I'm like, Tyrone, you what? You 35? You know,
Cracked the
when
code.
Tyrone is 35, Tyrone be looking like he's 24.
And she cracked the code. And a lot of the time, when white women get with an older bride, they start to look older, and the bride starts to look younger. Yup. That's why I tell, if black women want to swear, you should not be fucking with the old ones unless they're really giving you something, you really getting some money out of them. Like, I'm not talking about chump change. I'm talking about like they giving you a house, a car, something that you could have for the rest of your life. Don't fuck them. It's not worth it.
Yeah, Crystal, a car, a house, something for the rest of your life. Not Applebee's.
Now, I read the beautiful Aries princess said, in fact, you can't even try and bash us. You do not have the Eve gene. You are jealous that your mother ain't black, yup. She's jealous.
Listen, girl, I went to a comedy show the other day, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what happened, bitch? I went, because I go to comedy shows a lot. The comedian was a Becky. I mean, she wasn't a Becky. She was a biracial Becky. So she was on stage. She was making jokes like, oh, her father was black and her mother was white, and her father hated black women. And she was like trying to joke around like black women are ghetto. And she was like, oh, I don't got a husband because I'm crazy. Like, my mother's crazy. See that? They got something mentally wrong with them. When their mother's a Becky, they crazy.
Oh, did a guy
She's
call
triggered.
in?
That's crazy.
It said Naker on the line. Did someone
And
call
they
in?
mother, they be competing with their own mother, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They are sick in the head.
You know the reason why they compete with their mother? Because, you know the reason why, bitch? Because the white community don't claim them. So they're jealous of their mother. You ever thought about that? They're jealous of their mother. Because the white community, if you biracial, listen to me, bitch. If you biracial, they don't claim you as white. So they want to be white so bad. So they're jealous of their mother because they want to be white, but they're not accepted as being white.
Wait a minute. So the mother's jealous of them, and they're jealous of the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that is a toxic union, yo.
So that's why when you see a lot of biracials with Becky, there's the mother and Tyrone is the father, they hate black women. You know why I know, bitch? Because I used to work in a gentleman's club. And
Y'all need to stop with that, because that happens in the black community as well. Mothers be jealous of their black daughters. Y'all need to stop that shit. And if Crystal's daughter was to live, yeah, she would be. She would be.
Becky's the girls that were biracial, and I could tell their mothers are Becky. They hate black women. When you're a black original creation, black woman, they hate you.
Look what she
like,
said.
there is
She
a
said,
man
ain't
that
nobody
calls.
jealous of you. No one. Wow.
Yes, you are, bitch. Listen, you see how she's talking? You could tell her mother's a Becky. You could tell because your mother's not a black woman. You don't have the Eve gene. You do not have the Eve gene, sweetheart. You don't have the Eve gene.
And she
And
gonna
you're
wrinkle
mad.
up. Look,
How is she
bitch.
talking?
You still gonna wrinkle up like your mama.
And you're mad. And that's why she's triggered in the comment. Talking about, oh, I could tell you like black women, black man. Bitch, you don't even fucking know anybody. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to your mother.
This bitch really said I could. Wow.
What, Crystal? What? I see you stopped in your tracks because you remember yesterday, day before, that you were with Tyrone eating Applebee's. You stopped talking. I dare you to say you don't like black men. I dare you to say that now.
She's jealous.
The only reason why I bring niggas up is because I like to what? Rub it in their face that they getting what? Used as a what? A feeding supply by Becky.
And you notice a lot of the time, bitch. I noticed something. When they got a Becky mother, they try to be friends with darker skinned women because they're trying to compete with darker skinned women or brown skinned women.
What?
They're jealous. Yeah, I noticed that. When they got a Becky as a mother, you could tell. They try to fit in. A lot of the time, they try to fit in.
So they learn from their mother.
Mm-hmm. But you know how Becky is. You know how Becky is passive.
And it's easier for them to slide in through the door and come to the cookout because they what? They got that black card because of their father.
Yes, ma'am. You know how Becky is passive aggressive.
Yeah.
When they come from a Becky mother, they see how their mother's passive aggressive, and they're the same way. Yeah, did you see how she on the chat?
Yo, look
You
at
could tell.
her. Look what she said. She said, you mention us, so I'm going to represent my community and defend myself.
Okay.
What community, bitch? They don't accept you. You an outcast. Yo, we going to roast this bitch. When I hang up the phone with you, I'm about to roast this hoe.
And that's why a lot of them are jealous of Becky.
I want to hear this roasting.
Think about it. A lot of these biracial Beckys, I call them biracial Beckys. They're jealous of their original Becky.
We gonna have a
fight. You know why, bitch? They got an identity problem. You know the reason why, bitch? Because the white family don't accept them.
Okay, so this is what we gonna do. We're gonna make history. We're gonna have a call-in war show. I invite her, because we used to do this back in the days. We used to have roasts where the callers call up and argue with each other. You're welcome to call up and argue with us, sweetheart. And we're not gonna talk over you. We're gonna let you talk and embarrass yourself. Yep.
No, I'm at work right now, so can I?
You're gonna talk over her.
Can I have the
Well,
phone?
you can do me one favor. You can put the call-in number in the chat, because I know the bitch gonna call up. We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Okay, before I leave, I'm gonna put it right now. Alright? I'm gonna
904.
I'll put the call-in show right now. I'll put the call-in number right now.
She got to call out.
Okay, bitch. I'll put it on the show right now, but I gotta go because I'm
oh my God! Yes.
All right. Have a good day.
All right.
Nice talking to y'all. Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye. Thank you for calling in and thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
Thank you for going over there and making this exciting.
Call up, bitch. The fuck? We midnight moon, whatever the fuck. You scared to call in, bitch? I'm not. Listen. If you call up, this is what I want you to do. Everything that you want to say, cursing me out, representing your community, giving me a piece of your mind, you can call up the show. I'm not gonna talk over you. I want to hear what you gotta say, because we've never done this before. Usually I talk all over people. I'm not gonna say shit. I want you to get it all off your chest, so you can let black women know exactly how you feel, sweetheart.
Maybe I used to like her shows.
Put the call-in number in the goddamn chat. Come on, y'all. 904. DJ, hook me up.
Vicky, I can't
DJ,
remember the woman's
where my
name.
DJ? Come on, DJ.
Oh yeah, Pocahontas. Yeah. One was big because she called them the twins because they sounded alike. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days.
Where my DJ? Hook a nigga up. 904.
I didn't know you were around back then.
600 9031. DJ, put it in the chat, baby. I'm waiting on you. You don't gotta call up, bitch. I'ma roast you. I'ma make you wish that you did call up. Come on, DJ. Listen, DJ. You letting me down. I'm waiting for you to put. Okay. Thank you, DJ. You on top? Let's give a round of applause to DJ. Thank you, DJ, for cooperating. Now listen,
nothing but fools in her
dumbass
chat.
bitch.
Yep.
You don't have to call out, because I'm gonna let we're gonna act like a pack of dogs and attack you. You still welcome to call up and defend yourself, but who wanna help me out? If you call up the show, speak. If you talk low, like you autistic, and you fuck up my show, I'm gonna hang up on you.
Like Trayvon?
Because I can roast this bitch single-handedly.
Oh no,
All
you
right?
can't.
So if you call up the goddamn,
No, you can't. Anybody that calls you don't like, you sit back and let Quadratic or anybody else chew them. You can't. You can't fight. You can't fight on your own. Nope.
show, speak nice and fucking loud. Don't fucking embarrass black women by acting like a little punk ass black bitch. And I gotta keep asking you to raise your voice. Call up the goddamn show and be entertaining. Now, let me roast this hoe. You are mentally ill. Midnight Moon. Look at this bitch's snarl like a dog.
The mentally
You're
ill.
snarling like a dog
ill.
at the mouth, with one side of your mouth pushed up like you Billy Idol. Because why? You are bitch. I'm about anything I gotta do. We leaving children out of it. You low grade, stupid bitch.
Hold up. Anything? What? You gonna leave children out of it? Why, Crystal? Because we know so much about your how you are as a mother. You don't want that coming back up. Oh no. You want to roast somebody? There are no rules, honey. There are no rules.
You low grade piece of trash. Leave my son out of it, you dumbass bitch.
Ah, there we go.
And being that you want to drag me and my offspring into it, your future children are going to be autistic. And that's coming from the mouth of a witch. Don't curse yourself, sweetheart. You don't want to fuck with me.
Ooh,
I know witchcraft, and I can fuck your whole bloodline up. Please don't come here today with your bullshit. And if you have kids 3 or 4 years from now, 5 years from now, and the motherfucker comes out autistic, you gonna be looking for me, bitch. You gonna say, damn.
No. Every time she puts some kind of spell or does something, it's gonna happen in 4 or 5 years or sometime. Anything can happen. I want a freaking date. Give me a date. It's gonna happen. If you're so powerful, if you don't want old men with younger women, cast a spell. Let's see it happen. What happened to that $8.88 that people somebody was going to win the lottery one day and you want a cut of it? I didn't give you shit. I don't believe in your shit, and I won $5,000. Where's their return on their $8.88, Miss Witch?
I jumped on the witch's live and I said something about her autistic son, and now my kid is autistic. Don't be that stupid. Because at the end of the motherfucking day, I am what? Made in the image of the divine mother feminine. I represent her. And if I say, Mommy God, and I call her the spirit of motherhood, and you attack mine, you attack an innocent person, and she gonna give permission for your kid to come out autistic. So if I was you, I would retract that statement, sweetheart. You don't want to fuck with me. You don't want to fuck with me. An experienced witch for over 25 years. You don't want to do that.
Oh, boy.
You don't want to do that. You don't want that smoke, sweetheart.
Experience my ass.
Now, your mother...
Experience my ass. Look, if you're a real witch, you really don't need to burn candles on people to get the job done.
It's trash. Your mother ages like shit. Where my black woman at? Who gonna back me up? We gonna tag team this bitch. Who gonna call in and...
I told you she can't do it alone. She's calling for backup. You're trash. Your mother's gonna age like shit. I mean, damn, that sounds like some middle school shit right there. That sounds like some middle school shit right there.
Roast this bitch with me.
You can't do it alone.
She's too much of a punk ass bitch to call up the line. Who wanna call up and roast this bitch for me?
Who wants to call and roast her for you? Oh, call in. I got something for you. Now you're calling for backup, for them to do it for you. Like I said, you sit back and you let Quadratic and the other one do it for you.
Biracial.
And the ones you can't handle, you block them and call them agents, like me.
Bitch, you're not a black woman. You think you look like us. You don't even really look like us. You got your mother's body. Most of you bitches ain't got no ass. If you really look at a biracial bitch, they don't got no big bubble Nigerian ass. They got their mother's blood. They are Becky's daughter.
And that Nigerian like ass ain't serving you no purpose.
You still look like your flat behind mother. Most of you are badly built like Maria
You
from
badly
Mexico.
built.
Okay, I said what the fuck I said.
Y'all ever wonder why Crystal's ass is shaped like it is? Because she sits down so much. If you've seen her stand up, you'll know she sits down so much that her ass is kind of, it's not a round bubble, it's kind of a straight, she sits down too much.
You bitches are not. I don't even know. Come on, are we gonna biracial? Are we gonna? We're not talking about the biracials with the white mother. We're not talking about the biracials with the black mother. I'm sorry. We're not talking about the biracials with the black mama. They are one of us. We talking about you bitches with white mothers. Who wanna help me roast this bitch today? I'm in a fucking mood for some biracial roasting.
Why you need help?
Light up the barbecue pit. Let's roast these bitches.
Why you need help?
Bitches think you look better than us because Tyrone put your monkey ass in a fucking video, bitch. Your mother fucks dogs, sweetheart. Let's get all the way.
Wait a minute, you mad because you're not in a video?
Peanut butter all over her pussy and lets a dog lick it off. You bitches are not original black woman. And Tyrone don't even want to fuck with you.
If I look
Tyrone,
behind me in my
most of the time,
I'd be
you
done
got
crying.
issues because your daddy abandoned you. I got news for you, bitch. Tyrone want to fuck his own daughter. Tyrone sexualizes his biracial daughter. He don't even want to be a father to you. Your own father just wants to fuck you, you dumb bitch. Oh, am I hurt your feelings? Do you even know who your dad? Let me put on my Becky boy.
Bitch, you about to ask her does she even know who her dad is, and she already told you her parents are still together. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you be stupid. I bet that's what you're getting ready to say, and she's already said her parents are still together.
Who gonna call up the show? Irie, you wanna call up and roast this bitch with me? Did you catch your dad like looking at you because your mom gets all wrinkled up by her 40th birthday and she doesn't make your dad's cock hard? So you're 14 years old, you're 15 years old, and you catch your dad looking at you because a little bit, and you got a little bit more ass than a white girl, and you caught your dad looking at you. Is that what it?
Oh, is that what happened, Crystal? You caught your daddy looking at you when you were 14, and then that's how you got with the 24-year-old who gave you your black son. See, all these things, her stories, all this shit somehow ties into what happened to her. Remember that.
It is like you bitches have issues. A lot of you bitches have daddy issues. Okay, let's just keep it funky. Your own dad wants to fuck you. Your own dad puts the bitch that looks like you in the motherfucking music video. Daddy don't love you. He just want to fuck you, sweetheart.
What's up?
Who it is?
It's Mikey T, man. Sorry about my connection yesterday.
Mikey the man. What's up? Appreciate the donation. Listen.
How you been?
Now, Mikey, let's keep it funky. We doing a little bit of roasting up in here. Do you realize that Becky is using you like a vampire uses its prey? She's sucking your life force. A lot of y'all are starting to look old, dried up. Black men never used to look this fucking old.
No, hold up. You've been talking about all buyers. Here comes one of your live stream, and you're worried. You're warning him about Becky being the vampire now. But all men are supposed to be the vampires. But this is a black man, and that's who you really want. And so you're going to steer him away from Becky by telling him that she's the vampire now.
Y'all are starting to, and y'all only fucking fat ones. So y'all are starting to get weight problems. You starting to look old like Brad. Like, what's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Yeah, she off her
That's
meds.
not
Hey,
true.
Cleo.
Look, I mean, maybe like in lower socioeconomic situation, yeah, you know, the fat white chicks and then the black dude. But I live in D.C., so it ain't too many fat women and fat white women in D.C. at all. I see black dudes with nice looking women all the time, and in Northern Virginia, nice Asian, and you know, nice African ones.
And you age better than Becky, and Becky realizes that. Becky, even the nice looking ones, they're still using you to look younger. So we're not gonna
So
admit
you
that
mean,
they put the vampire move on your ass.
I mean, can you give me like an example? Because it seems like black men got more smiles on their face when they hook up with a Becky, no matter if she fat, skinny, poor, trailer park, rich. I mean, it don't really matter. It seems like that's his piece, no matter what she looks like.
DJ,
You gotta understand that's part of.
DJ, would you agree that this is what I'm talking about with Tyrone?
No, 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 no. He just told you, Crystal. He just told you. Answer what he just said about no matter what they look like up there where he lived, blah, blah, blah. Answer what he just said. It fucked you up because it didn't quite go with your narrative, did it?
Tyrone never wants to admit the obvious. Now
I'm
you know
telling
about
you what it
you
is.
do know about vampirism, right?
I do.
Okay, so you don't think that all of these Tyrones hooking up with Becky is a vampire move on her part?
No, I think it's just mostly just kind of finding something outside of a black woman. I think that's the bottom line. I
So
think that's
if
what it
y'all
really
are so
is.
happy with them, and I really don't give a fuck what y'all do, I'm glad you moved on with them.
Bull.
We got the highest rates of homicide, domestic violence, molestation. So it's best that y'all moved on with them and became their problem. But my thing with y'all is this: stop acting like it's so roses and butterflies over there. It's really not. A lot of y'all are not as happy as you claim to be, because you wouldn't have these Beckys online, on YouTube, on TikTok complaining and blowing y'all up. You would have a 200% divorce rate, and you wouldn't have a high abandonment rate of your children. So it's not as great as you say it is.
Well, I mean, remember, I think this was like 6 months to like a year. Husband challenge, and they had all the white girls with black husbands. And of course, I got a black husband. So I mean, always gonna have a couple of degenerates here and there, but that's why black men got a higher marriage rate than black women, because the interracial dating plays a big factor in that. That 10-15% or 10%, that's a lot when you factor in the millions and millions of men.
But the reason
That's
why,
why we got like
let's break you all the way down. The reason
I'm
why
saying
you got a higher marriage rate is because men control marriage. The man is the one that drops on his knee and acts. Women have no power in that. You got to wait around and wait to be asked. So stop acting like women control marriage.
That's bull because what's her name? She got down on her knee and asked that actor, the one from Dawson's Creek, Joshua something or another. She proposed to him.
Marriage. Men
No, I'm
control
talking
marriage,
about.
and that's why your marriage rates are higher, because you got the power to approach. Okay, you got the power to pick and choose the one you want.
I think they got
We have to sit
divorced,
back
but
and wait to
still,
be chosen.
she
So you got all the fucking power, bro.
proposed.
So please stop acting like it's because you're more desirable. It's not because you're more desirable. It's because you got the fucking power as a man to choose your marriage partner, approach your marriage partner, and fucking choose.
No, but I'm saying like if you compare the two, like the population, y'all outnumber us by like 2 million or something across the board, but we almost up 1 million marriages, so that's like telling right there. You would think that more black women would have a higher marriage rate, since y'all up to almost double. I mean, 2 million. So y'all marriage rate shouldn't be like 12 or 10% lower than us. It should be high. That's what I'm saying.
Midnight Moon, your
Let me-
leader was on a date with a black man
If
2 days
y'all got
ago.
2 million more women.
Okay,
should
but who
be, I mean,
controls
minimum.
marriage? Who proposes?
I mean, I'm just saying,
if we
you
had
can
the
get
power,
other races.
if we didn't have these double standards, and we had the power to choose the man we want, and not wait around waiting to be chosen, and we had the power to Pop the question, approach a man without being called aggressive, desperate. If we had that power and you give us that shit, our marriage rates will be way higher.
But you know what I'm saying, that goes to show you that other races of men don't want y'all like how y'all say it, because if they wanted y'all so bad, they would have been done swooped up them little extra 2
Okay,
million
but why
women.
we got all of these videos of these white men and these even Asian men, Hispanic men online on TikTok talking about the black wife effect? They're making these videos, not us. They're making these videos. They're saying the reason why I like black women is because black women are blah blah blah. We got videos like that exist, and there's a lot of those videos. So stop acting like black women are not desirable, please. Don't do that.
But we gotta be real. Like, what you don't really you might see a black woman and a white man here and there, but you hardly never see them with no other race, no Hispanic or no Asian man. Definitely no Asian. But you might see that once in a while. But let's be real,
but
realistic.
why we got Asian men hopping on planes going to Africa to get a black wife? Come on, stop it. They can go to Europe. Why they not going to Europe to get a wife? They going to Africa.
No,
Come on,
I never
bro.
seen that.
I never. What you're trying to do is you're trying to act like black women are. We're more desirable than y'all.
Okay, well, I don't know. I go by, you gotta go by what you see in reality, and go by what the data and the marriage rate say. That's like the ultimate equalizer. You just can't just say something. You gotta go by what you see in reality.
You have to go by who has the power of choosing marriage, men or women.
Yeah.
Who has the power? And I don't know why we gave you fools that type of power to be able to propose and approach, because you don't even like love. You motherfuckers don't like love. So why do we take the species that hates love, that only wants sex?
She's so mad.
Why don't we put that power in their hands to approach, to pick a wife, to propose? Black women should have that power. We should be choosing you motherfuckers, because you motherfuckers don't give a fuck about love. So that never made any sense to me.
I think if you look at domestic, I think men have way more crimes of passion than women, because I think a man falls in love way easier than women, because you can just look at the crime against women. A lot of that stuff is dude's heart's broken, he loses his family, he getting a divorce, he put everything into this woman, she left him after 5, 10, how many years, and took half. And you got a lot of dudes crashing out. Well, historically, men have always crashed out, but these days it's worse. And I think women just look at it as business. Get all I can get, take what I can take. Damn them kids, damn him.
You know why women are like that? You know why women are like that, though? They're like that because they got more to lose. You the one stuck with the kids. You the one that got dragged them kids every goddamn where you go. And the man, he put on his pants, he leave the house, he walking down the street by himself. You got to be the one that figures out how to get a babysitter. If I leave the kid in the house, then I'm going to catch a child services case. You the one left with all the responsibility and a headache and a burden. And the man walks off scot-free. All you got to do is drop off a couple of dollars. So can we stop the delusion? Sweetheart. We got way more to lose. That's why we go for the throat. That's why we say, this nigga's about to walk off with his freedom, and I'm stuck. And the claws are coming out. Can we stop? Oh, you got
once
company.
Again.
You got company.
Once again.
Her life.
There's a time a woman walks away.
Hi.
I was saying 80% of the time the woman walks away.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a Tyrone?
I just saw a story, on YouTube. A woman, she just got tired of life and just left the husband, boyfriend, left her kids, just left them and just disappeared.
No, my name is Mikey.
That's not what I asked you. Are you a Tyrone?
No, I'm not a
Tyrone.
Yes, you are. So anyway, I was hearing what you were saying, and I'm gonna add to what you just said. First of all,
what you gonna add? What you gonna add to?
Okay, respectfully, I live in New York City. Okay.
Okay.
And I grew up in New York City.
What part?
Don't worry about it. I don't know. Okay? Listen. Tyrone is very aggressive. Back in the days, he used to spit at you and chase you down to approach you. And now they trying to be like Brad. They just staring at you. They want you to do the approaching, but I'm not. I don't approach them at all. They stare. They can stare at me all they want. Okay. And on top of that, you guys, y'all not approaching women because you know the reason why y'all not approaching women? Because y'all want the woman to do the approaching, so y'all don't have to provide for her. Yeah, a lot of y'all are feminine nowadays. Y'all don't want to provide. Y'all don't want to protect. And that's the reason why a lot of women are either going lesbian or they're going single.
And how's that working out with that? Do you see the lesbian domestic violence rate?
Sweetheart,
You see that?
listen, men kill women more than women kill women.
Exactly,
Okay?
but they get too far. It's not too far off.
Testosterone, you guys have really high testosterone, and it takes one little thing and y'all snap. I grew up with 5 brothers, okay? One of them is in jail right now because he killed my mother. Okay?
All this doggone complaining, I'm just freaking over it. If the men aren't doing what you don't want them to do, stop complaining. You only complain when you want change. You don't want the man? Let's talk about something else. They're vampires. Let's talk about something else. Why are we worried about they're not approaching us? They want us to approach them. They're probably not approaching because they don't want you. Why do you want to bother with somebody who don't want you?
So you guys are, especially because y'all been coddled for so long. They coddle y'all. Black men are coddled. And when they don't get their way, they snap. They raise the women and they raise the girls and they coddle the boys. That's how the community is.
Well, even in a two-parent home, I come from a two-parent home, and it wasn't like that with me. I had one brother and 3 sisters. So everybody was raised evenly. So nobody was coddled.
Smart. Listen, but you know, in the community of Black people, the men are coddled and the women are raised.
Yep. You can't argue with
And
that.
I'm telling you,
And I'm glad.
And he just told you that's not the case in his household, but y'all just cannot believe it because it doesn't fit your narrative, what you're saying. Not everyone was raised like y'all. Not everyone is raised the same.
Listen, I'm in my 30s, and I'm good. Listen, ask Crystal, I live in New York City. Women are not getting pregnant anymore. Women are waking up. Like a bitch like me, I'm not thinking about even having kids. When I hear a kid cry, I get anxiety.
Crystal and the caller
I get anxiety when a kid cries.
Anyone to approach. But
Okay.
It's about time because you got too many single mothers. It's too many tens of millions of black kids.
Who's making them single mothers, Tyrone?
I'm saying you're right.
Listen, respectfully, your own man is making them single mothers. Okay, because a woman.
Not the vast majority. I never knew.
It takes a man and a woman to get pregnant. It don't take one person. It takes 2 people to lay down and have sex and get pregnant. Okay.
Right.
And I get disappointed when I'm coming from work. And I'm taking the transportation because I drive. I have a car, but in New York City, it's easy to take the transportation. And I'm seeing all these single mothers on the bus with their kids crying. They look miserable. Or I'm in Walmart or I'm in Key Food, and I see these girls, and they see me by myself. I don't got no stress. My skin is looking young. I look good. I'm in shape. Yeah. They get mad. And I feel sorry for them, but I can't feel sorry for them because how you going to have 4 babies by 4 baby daddies?
Yeah, well,
how?
That's the culture, I guess.
That's the one. You got something mumbling. What you say, Mikey?
I was saying. I mean, whose fault is that? Who told? So, and this is the problem. Y'all nobody's not looking out for you. Said four baby daddies.
Because them girls live in the neighborhood where, listen, Tyrone.
That's a stripper.
Yeah. A lot of them bitches. Listen, Tyrone. Listen to me. And Crystal can tell you, I'm minding my business.
Woo! I just see Aries says the date was black because Midnight Moon just reminded the chat that Crystal went out with a black man the other day, and Aries is saying the date was black. Oh.
There was a Tyrone driving, trying to talk to me. Y'all always push yourself on women. Y'all always do that.
You just said that you
Y'all
guys don't
always do
approach.
that.
Which one is it?
Listen to me, sweetheart.
Right, they don't approach. Now y'all always pushing up on us. Y'all are coddled. The men don't stay. They walk off and leave. Well, if the men walk off and leave, who's doing the coddling? Who's coddling the men if the father has left the home?
Tyrone is confident.
Jeez.
Okay, with the right girl, listen to me. You're not understanding what I'm telling you. You're mumbling. The thing is this, Tyrone is confident. If he likes you, or trust me, he will approach you. But them girls in the hood, Tyrone is so aggressive, but them girls, he pushes himself with them girls. Oh, I like you, I like you. Mad aggressive, and then the girl fall in love. But men don't love. They love, they don't love. And then she thinks she loves him. She's paying all the bills. She's being the one taking care of the kids. She's taking care of him. And she gets pregnant, and he leaves.
Yup.
Okay, see, I can't have this.
Let him talk. Go ahead. What you said,
No, I'm
Mikey?
saying because I can't have this black man slander when most black men don't even have children.
What?
And then hold on, let me finish. And every time you bring up something positive about black men being fathers, here come the black women. No, that ain't true. It's this type of talking. You're taking the 10 to 15% who don't take care of their children, and you're trying to spread that around with it to make it seem like everybody's not doing. And it's simply just not true. It's redundant at this point.
Can I answer a question? Are you married?
I am not. No children.
Okay,
No,
hold on 1 second. Do you have
Midnight
children?
Moon, he was
I
black.
am not, ma'am.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 41.
Oh, see? And why you not married? Because you want to see where it goes, right?
No, because I do a lot of moving.
You
And
do a lot of what?
a lot of moving,
Okay.
and I just never found a woman that's like kind of marriage material. I walked away from a woman about 6 months ago after like 2 years because, well, about a year because I didn't want to waste no time.
Y'all time waste. Y'all don't want to marry nobody. Tyrone don't marry. Y'all don't marry nobody. Y'all be baby mothers. Tyrone is not husband. Listen.
Let me ask you a question.
First of all, sir,
Let him answer.
hello. This is not your channel. This is a black woman's channel. So I can talk.
You asked him, you questioned, let him finish answering. You only want little tidbits. You can go off. Let him finish answering.
I'm asking you.
Not everybody wants to get married, man or woman.
Y'all don't marry. Crystal, I live in New York City. If you see the amount of black women getting married, Tyrone don't marry Becky and he don't marry black women. They don't marry. They want to see where it goes and waste your fucking time. And you know what they do? They take your number, and you know what's happening?
Well, y'all, I'm never getting married. I'm done with men. Well, he's just not getting married. He may still date, but he's just not getting married. But y'all just refuse to get married. You don't want that. People have their preferences. Y'all can't stand that he doesn't want to get married, but y'all claim y'all don't want to marry them either because they're vampires.
Tyrone will text, what are you doing? Good morning, beautiful. They don't even take you on a date. Tyrone don't go on dates.
Tyrone does go on date. Ask your home girl.
Listen, if I do everything for this woman, everything, and then she don't want to improve herself, she want to stay at a job, dead-end job, she don't want to buy a house, what am I supposed to do? Just stay there and just keep on, just keep on living a mediocre life? Or
She didn't want to
let her go.
ain't you the provider, the man?
Right.
What the fuck?
No, listen. Let her go and find somebody else who wanna do it. Who wanna be a good wife and a good mother.
Tyrone, listen to me.
I'm asking, is that fair?
But can I tell you something? Tyrone will, listen, Crystal, Tyrone will literally ride the wheel till the wheels fall off. Tyrone don't want to marry nobody. He will marry you when he's 60 and he's washed up and he's sick. Okay, I used to work in the nursing home. If you see the amount of Tyrone that is in there and they be checking me out, oh, you a nurse? Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm not a nurse with a purse. You should have got your shit together when you were younger.
No.
You should have.
Did you hear what this nigga just said? He just said she want to work a dead-end job. She don't want to buy a house, nigga.
No, listen. I would say she don't want to. I mean, she don't want to move into. She don't want to take it to the next level and move into a house to be a great wife and a great mother. and kids
Crystal,
have some children.
these males nowadays, Crystal, let me tell you something, Crystal.
I'm telling you.
Listen, can I tell you something real quick? Crystal, let me tell you something. These males, the first thing they ask them is, what do you do for work? They are so feminine. All that protective shit, those days are over. And if you do get a good one,
Asking what? Oh, goodness. He just wants a woman that isn't stagnant. Like he said, he moves around a lot. Imagine this was a military guy and he met a woman that didn't want to move. That would be a problem because he's the military, so he's gonna move 2, 3 times out of his career.
hold on to him.
For
Because you know what
example,
they're asking you? They want, you know the reason why they're asking you, what do you do for work? Because they want to be all up in your pockets. I had a fucking man that told me that he wanted to marry me because I work in the medical field.
What the
Well,
You see that?
black women don't.
I didn't know that's where the money is.
Wait, let him
Black-
talk.
black
Let him talk for a second. What black women don't what?
I said, but black women don't have no money like that for a man to be, unless you're looking for a jail dude or talk like that. But that job stuff only sounds good to a nigga who ain't got nothing. But a man who works hard every day, he's not worrying about your pockets. A dude off the street who a bum, who just got out of jail, he care about where you work at, so he can live off of you, and he can use your money to.
Tyrone is always begging. All I do is beg. Listen,
Yeah.
I be minding my business. Tyrone be coming up saying, you have $1? That stays begging. And listen, Crystal,
Yeah.
I see black women getting up every day going to work at 5 in the morning. You know what Tyrone is doing? Coming on the fucking train begging for money. I'll wait.
Wow.
So who don't got no money? Who don't got no money? Because you're not talking to me. I don't got, listen, let me tell you something. Black women are buying houses, our credit is good.
Okay.
And you know what Tyrone is doing? Tyrone is what? Going for Becky, because you know Becky's going to give him the food stamp card. Okay? And he's going for overweight Becky.
Have you seen the news of black women losing all these jobs the last couple of? Don't you know if this trend continues, you're going to see a million black women on the street the next year.
What?
And if this keeps
Repeat that nice and loud. What did you just say?
why are you clapping to that, Crystal?
Losing jobs, if this trend continues, you're going to see damn near a million black women on the street the next year. On the street. With these cuts they got going on, so all that money talk, it's going to get bad for black women. So I think black women are find a man as quick as possible.
So basically, what you're trying to say? No. Let me talk for a second. What
It's
he's basically
happening
trying to
now.
say is black women are getting the type of jobs they're not getting the STM jobs, science, technology, and those type of jobs. They getting the bullshit jobs like human resources, social work.
Government job. I live in D.C. Like I said, 350,000 black women have gotten laid off. It's not just in D.C., but up in this area, a lot of black women have gotten laid off. That's almost damn near half. But up and down the East Coast, Northeast, a little bit
Let
in
me
the
ask
South
a
and
question,
West.
sir. Why are you 41 and you're not married? But you don't want to marry nobody. You want to wait till you're 50.
I'm just saying.
Listen, respectfully, can I tell you something? Y'all want to wait till you're 50 and you think it's not working no more. Because after 50, you think women hit the wall?
Well, let him wait then. It'd be his
y'all
fault.
can't hit the wall.
Let him wait.
Because, trust
No,
me.
mine's still.
Listen to me. I studied biology. A
She's
lot of the
embarrassed
time,
to say
y'all
where
men
she
hit the wall
works.
faster than women hit the wall. Because
She
at the end
finds
of the
that
day,
push to be a
listen, we got
problem.
pussy between
Yep.
our legs. Y'all don't.
Oh
I work
shit!
out 5 days a week. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I work out 5 days.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Listen.
It does matter.
Listen, listen to me, sweetheart. I got a lot of brothers and I got a father in my life. After 40, y'all's dick is not the same age. That's why bitches should not be fucking with a 40-year-old. They should be fucking with a 20-something-year-old. Because after 40, y'all hit the wall. Because y'all want to scare us that we hit the wall. And you know what y'all doing now? Y'all telling black women that we hit the wall. So you're trying to let Brad not talk to us because y'all jealous.
No, because they trying to compare us to Becky. We not built like Becky.
And okay. Because another reason why I left that girl, because she had just turned 34. And that's one thing. I was like, well, she getting too old to have children. She playing around. She's still dealing with people from college. And she's not serious about life. That's another reason why, because she getting too old. She gonna be 35 in a couple of months.
Listen.
And that's geriatric pregnancy right there. So
When I go out, and I see Tyrone and I see Tyrone and a black woman, guess who's paying? I wait. Guess who's paying the bill when I go out?
Tyrone
The
Payne,
wo-
right?
No, you fucking lying. You fucking lying. The woman is paying. A woman is paying. Because listen, listen, Crystal knows. I live in New York City. That's the main. You see everything. When you live in New York City, you see everything. Okay. When I see a black woman and a black man, whether I go to Dunkin' Donuts, I go to high-end store, you know who's paying? The woman, because y'all so feminine and y'all so coddled. And
when I go to New York, I don't see black women and black men together going out like that.
Well, I do. I
see like a lot of, it'd be like, not on no gay stuff, but it'd be like
a lot of these nannies, the reason why they stay with Tyrone, because a lot of them, they feel like if they're not married, there's something wrong with them. So, but they gotta pay. They're the one that pay. They're like the husband in the relationship. The man.
They keep going on. I see a woman with a man. Guess who's paying? The woman. The woman. The woman. The woman. Well, she decided to stay in that relationship. If she with a man and he makes her pay for everything, she's the one that decided to stay in that relationship.
Not the husband.
Well, let me say one thing, and I'm gonna piggyback off of what you just said. Now, you niggas are going with these other races in full force, in droves. You cannot escape it. It's so noticeable.
So upset.
So the black woman that stuck and hold on, the black women that are race loyal, they said, well, if I'm gonna get a black guy, I just gotta pay. That's what's going on. That's what's really going on. They pay him because they say, damn, if I'm gonna get a black man because they don't want us no more, then I'm gonna have to just come out my pocket. That's what's going on.
And listen, bitch, when a black man do marry you, they be cheating on you. These niggas ain't listen. When they do marry you, when Tyrone finally marry you, he cheats on you. That's the fucked up part about it.
Have you ever had a good black man in your life? Like
I don't want a good. There's no such thing as a good black man. I don't want one.
Oh shit.
Man. So what do you do?
There's no such thing as a unicorn. Okay? There's no such thing as a unicorn black man.
Who do you
because
mean?
They can't listen. Listen to me, okay? I grew up with nothing but black brothers in my family, and I see how they're coddled and they're entitled. I'm a nigga. Listen, they don't listen. A lot of y'all don't like black women. Y'all always talk about go natural, but y'all be fucking with Becky. I be seeing y'all on Instagram tripping over Becky, ugly Becky with the fucking Botox on her face, and lip fillers. But black women, y'all always talk about your hair. They talk about your makeup because you know why? Because y'all want to be.
If you happen to go back, let them know there's a video in case any of them missed it. And they can go look and they can hear for themselves that he is a black male.
The ones who wear makeup. Y'all mad because y'all not girls.
So you're mad because you was the men were coddled and they really said.
I'm not mad. I'm just telling you the truth.
No, you heard what he said. Wait, hold on. What did you say, sir?
I'm saying she sounds like she's mad because I'm asking her about if she had any good examples of black male, any type of good boyfriend before. She don't have one example. That's not good for a 37-year-old woman.
Can I tell you something? Y'all are coddled. And you know what? In college, listen, I'm in college, black men, they don't go to college. If you see the black male in college, you see an African. They're African, they're Caribbean, they're Haitian. But you see a black American male, they don't fucking go to college.
And the American black men, oh, y'all are horrible. Oh my God. When I was at Mega Evans College back in 01, we had one nigga in the whole class.
That was in 2001, Crystal.
Whole class was nothing but bitches. Tell me why by the second semester this nigga dropped the fuck out.
Well, I can tell you.
That was 2001.
I used to volunteer in a homeless shelter. Crystal, you know who's in the homeless shelter? Tyrone and Shaniqua with 10 kids.
Again.
Well, hey, about
but
that
now
college.
Pocahontas, if I could call, I would direct them. Go to her video, listen to his voice. You can tell he's a black man. I would direct them to go and listen.
Change them because now you got Becky and her biracial brats up in them shelters now. See, you niggas, wherever you go, you spread poverty, penis, and disease and poverty.
And what?
So now you fucking with the white racist shit.
Why do you want to mess
dragging
with
them
that,
the fuck
Crystal?
down, bro? Because now when I go to Walmart, I see all these poor white girls with EBT cards, biracial bastards with different daddies in the shopping cart. You niggas are horrible. And
yet here you are with all of that you just said, you crying because you can't get none of that. I mean, you did, your birthday, but all these complaints about these men and what they're doing, but yet you're complaining like you want it for yourself. I mean, gee, there's no way in the world I'm gonna worry about what somebody I'm not interested in. I'm not gonna worry about what they're doing, who they're dating, who they're making babies with. I don't care. I don't care.
I'll tell you something. Wherever you go, you're not marrying nobody. Becky thought she was special. You're not marrying them bitches either.
Listen, Tyrone will lead you on 7 years, and you're gonna be like, let's see where it goes. I'm telling you, they don't want to. And even if you date them, they're not gonna marry you in a year or 2 years.
Well, I wanted to get married, but I had to let a woman
So
go.
you're 41.
Let me hear what he's saying. Let him talk a little bit. What happened?
No, I was gonna say I tried it, but I mean, I can't force. And then a lot of these black women in particular, they got this ultra feminist mindset where they believe that if they get married to a man, that's like slavery. A lot of black women think like that too, and that kind of pushes.
Because it is slavery. It is
Yeah,
slavery.
that's what I mean.
Guess what?
So, if it's slavery, you stay by yourself.
You know why it's slavery? You know why it's slavery? Because y'all get a free porn star, y'all get a free therapist, a free nurse, a free doctor, a free everything. But then, what do the women get?
The house that y'all want, all the provisions, the house, the car. If you have problems, he's gonna listen to you. If you want him to be a porn star, then let him know. Sheesh.
I'll wait.
Let him answer that. What do the women get? We're gonna give you a chance to answer it.
She gets protection and provisions. She gets a house, the man providing everything. If she want to work, that's fine. If she don't want to work, she don't have to work. That's it. That's all I can say.
50-50. Y'all talk about 50-50. Chris, have you seen the TikTok videos? They be talking about 50-50.
That man didn't say nothing about 50-50. That man did not say anything about 50-50. He said protection, provisions, a house, and if she wants to work, she can. She don't have to. You bring up 50-50. He say nothing about 50-50. He said exactly what you wanted to hear. And you bring up some other shit that he didn't even mention. He said work if you want to. You get the house, you get provision, you get protection. You bring up 50-50.
What you bring to the table? What you bring to the table? That's what y'all talk about. What you bring to the table? So y'all want
You cannot sit there and say she's lying.
Listen,
what you bring to the table? That's what y'all talk about.
In America, 85% of couples go 50-50 on bills. Why?
But black men do though. Black men. So you're trying to tell me?
Everybody.
You're trying to tell me that if I get with a black man, I gotta go to work. I gotta have a baby. I gotta take care of the kids. I gotta cook. I gotta clean. I gotta fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Everybody else does.
That's the shitty deal. Well, that's everybody else. That's not me.
Everybody what?
Only like 15% of women in America don't work, like housewives. Other 85% gotta work. That's just the stats. You see it every day. People drop their kids off to school or daycare. Every race, drop off at school. They go to work, pick their kids up. Every race does it from birth to high school.
Mm-hmm.
Pick their kids up from school and they cook and they go home and do whatever and rinse, wash, and repeat. Same thing.
Other races of women are being provided for and protected. Black men don't protect black women, and they don't provide a lot of the times. I've seen black women literally take care of the kids. Girl, black women work 3 jobs. I be seeing that. I'm like, what the hell? Like, and they got kids. I'm like, oh my God.
These women choose to be single mothers, so I can't help. Just like you said, the 4 girls on the bus with the 4 baby, she chose that. Nobody didn't make her have 4 kids. That's
so
what
she made those kids by herself?
She didn't make them by her, but she chose to lay down with that man, and she knew the consequences.
Wait. Go back. She knew
what I'm saying,
the consequences.
She knew what was going to happen if you're not married. You know, they say marry before you carry. If you don't marry before you carry, you know what's the likelihood it's going to happen to you. That's just what it is.
Well, Can I tell you something?
You know that shit back, yo.
And they know damn. I mean, you should have women. You should have a mother, women in your family, lacing you with game at a young age.
But guess
That's what's
what,
missing.
sweetheart? Women
That's
are not
what's
having
missing.
kids anymore. Every time when I go out, I don't see pregnant women no more.
Me neither.
Yep, women
Y'all
ain't
too.
having,
I do.
women ain't having kids no more.
I just seen a pregnant girl in the library yesterday. She looked
Well,
about
that's like one in
17.
the
Now, let me hear his story. Wait. One at a
Listen.
time. You saw what at the library?
Yesterday, I seen a young girl at the library. I seen two white girls at the gym. So I mean, they having them, but not like in large numbers. But what I was saying is that women like y'all can do just like y'all tell men to mentor young boys. Y'all can mentor. Are y'all mentoring young girls who need help in y'all family, or y'all know y'all? I know y'all got sisters and cousins. They got little girls, or they got teenage daughters or something. Y'all need to be giving these girls game and telling them like the ramifications.
That's why we got shows like this one.
No,
I'm saying in
this-
real life
that's not
though,
the
because
same
they're not
thing.
going to listen.
No,
If young girls don't listen to the internet like older women, like middle-aged women. I'm just saying. But it should be somebody in these women's lives, little girls' lives, letting them know what can happen when you
I
get
think that
pregnant.
is going on. That's why you don't see these young girls popping them kids out like they used to. Oh, you quiet now, huh?
No, I was going to say, I think that's just the lack of a lot of it's a lot of factors. Like a lot of black men have given up on black women. A lot of black men know, and I can't get this because as soon as I get her pregnant, no matter what I got, she going to run straight to child support. She damn sure ain't worth it. So a lot of guys, like y'all said, they pulling back on their time, money, and resources. If he's not going to take you seriously, and just like y'all say, unless you paying for something, you approach him and you make it seem like you like him more than he like you. That's what it is too. So it's a lot of factors. Because you got a bunch of mammies and pick-me's and male. I think y'all know that's the majority, right? Male-centered mammies and pick-me's, black women. That's about 70%, 75%, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, y'all know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you got 25%, whether they want to be hypergamous or they want to hold out, that's fine. But the mammies and the pick-me's and the male-centered, they always want to be the vast majority. That's why black men ain't really worried about nothing. And they can run them women through the damn ringer because there's so many to choose from.
I want to ask you a motherfucking question. Why, when y'all go with y'all preferences, why you got black woman's name in your motherfucking mouth? How come when you be with Becky or Maria or whoever the fuck you be with, y'all be giving us the side eye, pushing a shopping cart, trying to see if we looking at y'all? Why y'all do that shit? That shit is so fucking weird. Like, we don't give a fuck.
I'm saying,
We really don't care.
How come y'all be noticing that? You said, look at somebody looking at you.
I was just getting ready to say. I was just getting ready to say. You notice.
At you, I don't notice when I go out in the street. I can care less who looking at me or who giving me. So long as ain't nobody trying to harm me or go after my physical health or anything or disrespecting me.
Right.
But what's so bad about somebody looking at you? I mean, so what?
No, because you making fun of us. You making fun of us, and you want to see if we're looking at you, and it's almost like you're trying to piss us off. Don't you realize most black?
That's Crystal. That's your insecurities because whether she black, white, or whatever, that's a woman who has a man and you don't. That's your insecurity kicking in.
Black women are happy you're not chasing us down the street no more, pulling our arm, hitting us in the face with skateboards. Go over there with Becky and bother them. We are relieved that you niggas left. You have no fucking idea, bro.
No, you're not.
You don't know the hell black women had when you niggas didn't exercise your options. And you only bothered us. We are so glad to be walking down the street and you bothering Becky. You hollering at the Spanish chick. We happy.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I think black men are happy too. But the black men do have a lot of outlets to find women, and I think it's the black women. It's the reach back and the backlash is now getting on the internet, talking about what the black men is now doing for you, Every week it's a new complaint. Every week it's a new con game. Or I seen something on Facebook. I reposted a girl talking about, I love a man with a provider fetish. What does that mean? A provider fetish.
The
Damn.
provider,
So
SETTING setting.
no, a provider,
Fetish.
like a provider man, fetish.
Oh,
FETISH. Fetish. They just be making
A
up stuff.
provider
They had like,
fetish basically means a man that gets off on providing.
yeah, it had like 23,000. It had like 20-something thousand shares.
Yeah.
So
And there is such as a man with a fetish for providing. But I don't think it's a fetish. I think it should be innate. It should be instinctual. Instinctual for you to what? Protect what's yours, provide for something that you care about. And there's something really wrong with you niggas that y'all don't have that instinct because it was taken from you because you grew up seeing the woman pay the bills.
Not me.
The father's
Not
not
me.
there. Oh, so you got it in your head. And you were conditioned to be a bitch. Have you ever thought of that? You were conditioned to be a girl, to sit back and let mommy pay for everything. You didn't grow up seeing. So in your mind, you think, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. The man walks off, daddy's not there, and mommy takes care of everything. And you carry that up into your adult mindset. So now we got a motherfucker that in his mind, he don't got no problem asking, what do you bring to the table? Because in his fucking mind, he's thinking of his fucking mother. Paying all the bills. This is my house. I put a roof over your motherfucking head. You listen to what I say. So in his mind, he's thinking that shit. He's asking you, do you have your own place? You got any kids? He asking that because he wants to carry that over into his adult fucking life. He wants a bitch that already got the table set.
Or maybe he just wants a woman who has her own. He wants a woman he can respect after like sex, after a few weeks or a few months. Maybe he wants somebody long term. He wants somebody with a clean slate. Have you ever thought about that part?
When you say a clean
Nobody
slate,
wants a person with.
when you say a clean slate, you basically mean a bitch with no kids. She got a good job, and she's like, "Come on, Tyrone, pull up to the table. Everything's already set. All you gotta do is sit down and eat." That's what the fuck you mean by a clean slate, my nigga.
I mean, just putting. She got her half. He got his half. Let's put our money together. Let's make it work for both of us to achieve a common goal. Let's buy a nice house. Live happily ever after. Save up, invest. That's what I'm talking about.
This is crazy.
Y'all think if y'all coming from a cynical point of view. Y'all coming
Basically,
from
you
a
want the
point of
woman
view,
to
everybody
what?
trying.
Pull half the load. All right. You want the woman to do half of your job and make it easy for you. Because a lot of you motherfuckers, y'all really don't have what it takes to be a full provider, to be masculine like that. You see what I'm saying? The most you're willing to give us, oh my God, this is so heavy. Can you help me carry this? Like, that's the most you coming with. You're not coming with some fully masculine 1955 shit where, hey, I'll pay the bills. I'm the man of the house. I'm the provider. That's enough said. If she wants to work, she.
Well, Crystal, instead of going to Applebee's, why don't you tell your friend to take you to Cheesecake Factory, Chop House, Italian Bistro? I'm just naming some places I know here. What is that place? P.F. Chang's. Yeah. You chose Applebee's.
Can if she does it, that's fine too. That's
Maybe he
optional.
did.
It's not mandatory. All right. You're not coming like that. You come in with, please help me. I can't do this all by myself. Like you niggas are weak as fuck. Our pussies, I don't give a fuck if it's Tyrone, Brad, Chugly. The modern male is a fucking bitch. That's why you got a lot of these women playing, as soon as they see a man look like he interested, they playing on the phone. We see you looking at us, but we're pulling out our phones and acting like we're busy all of a sudden because we're like, oh God. Because we're not turned on. We're not, we're really not.
on your birthday, you had a man took you out, right?
Yeah, I did. I did. I had a male take me out.
Is that a potential suitor, or that's just somebody?
This is when you got me fucked up. This is when you got me fucked up. Because guess what? You thinking in your mind, every woman wants a relationship. Every woman wants.
Oh, please, Mikey T, don't let her distract. Oh, don't let her redirect. Oh, please, please stay on her, Mikey T. Please stay on her. Please stay on her. I got to hear this answer, please.
Potential suitor. Why you gotta be a potential suitor? What
Don't
makes you think I'm not laying butt ass naked with the fan blowing on my pussy right now? No nigga with his dick whipped out to bucket wall. Can you suck my dick? I am happy as fuck right now. I don't want a nigga stuck up my ass. I don't want a potential suitor, a man that's gonna take up my space.
Okay, he ghosted her. He's gone. Postman, birthday boo with the phone and Applebee's is gone. He's gone. He asked a simple question. Is this guy a suitor? What's going on? And she just came off. The fan is blowing in my pussy air, blah, blah, blah. I don't need nobody. She quickly, oh my goodness. She quickly discarded him. And that question, he discarded. She's been ghosted again. I'm going to call it. She's been ghosted again. Poof. Casper.
The only nigga that's sprawled across my bed right now is my fucking cat. If I want to be taken out on my birthday, the nigga bought me a new phone. Hello. He bought me a case for my phone, 3 chargers that was sent in the mail the next day by Amazon. He hooked me up or whatever. And that's what, listen, and we did a little something. Okay. But guess what?
And we did a little something. I told you. Oh, man. Did I just make a post that we were going to hear again when she starts mail bashing that she got ghosted again? I said I was gonna give it a few months. I was gonna give it a few months. It was just a couple of days. Oh man. Whoa.
Motherfucker, bye. I don't want the motherfuckers.
Oh, hold on just a second, y'all. Let's see. I gotta timestamp this. What is this? 2:58 on my time. Okay.
Living with me 24/7. Who's there on your phone? What you doing?
Down.
I don't want a potential suitor.
I gotta write this down.
The fuck?
All right.
And y'all are so fucked up because now we don't want y'all. We use you and we discard you. When we done with you, thank you for the phone. Thank you for the dinner. Bye.
Oh my goodness, I wish I was on time with this. Had a second phone. I'll be like, so he ghosted you, huh? She cut him off before he asked a follow-up question. I don't need him. He bought me a phone. We did a little something, and now he's gone. Yeah. Oh, man. You. He pounced and bounced. He pounced and bounced.
Y'all mad.
And that right there is why men, like you just said, using people. Thank you for the dinner. Thank you for the money. Thank you. Bye. And that's why dudes are making you pay. See, you just told on yourself.
Ooh, thank you, Mikey T. Thank you, Mikey T. Thank you, Mikey T. Mikey T. Mikey T. Woo, she just told herself. That is why. Yep. Go ahead, Mikey T. Give it to her.
You just told on yourself.
But listen.
No, keep talking, Mikey. Keep talking, Mikey.
Guess what?
Keep talking, Mikey.
Everybody comes to the table with something. Okay? Everybody comes. He got a little something out of it. I'm not going to say exactly what that was, but he got a little something out of it.
We know what he got. We know what he got. He got. That's what he got.
Smile on his face. Problem, nigga? Problem? The fuck? everybody uses everybody. What the fuck?
And today's hatred is sponsored by the postman that didn't deliver.
It is what it is. The nigga got something out of it.
He go.
That's the most I'm going to tell you. And that could be anything. That could be me talking dirty on the phone with him. That could be me jerking him off. That could be me tongue kissing him.
Oh, honey, you weren't talking dirty on the phone. He was in the room. Like you said, y'all did a little something. Don't backtrack now. No. Don't backtrack now. We already know. You gave it to him 2 or 3 times some months ago. You gave it to him on your birthday. Come on now. Come on. New to bullets. Cell phones. Well, come on now. Oh, man.
Could be me fucking him. Use your imagination what happened. But he left with a smile on his face. All right? So all you gotta know is...
And cream on yours.
Men want what they want, and women want what they want. Why the fuck you gotta shame us for what we want? And just because I get something materialistic out of a motherfucker, so what? Like, y'all get something physical out of us? Problem? Damn, y'all want everything one-sided. Y'all just want to be able to fuck us, leave, we got nothing to show for it, and then you talk about us and laugh at us. No, that ain't going down no more. Now we got our hands stuck out like, nigga, give me this, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that.
Oh, stop. Don't act like you be asking for shit, Crystal. A cell phone and a couple of chargers. Wow. Big deal. He probably spent, what? You can buy a cheap phone, ain't nothing. Chargers on Amazon, I buy them all the damn time. Okay. I will say from you upgraded from a $50 NutriBullet. I'll say I give you $150 on all that shit he bought you, including the Applebee's.
The fuck? Y'all are mad that we woke the fuck up. Y'all mad that we got something to show for spending time with you.
A cell phone?
Yeah, talking. I just.
And you know good and dead well if you was a bitch, come on. You don't want me to get my homegirl on the phone.
Oh.
And she'll tell you stories that say, I couldn't be a woman. If I was a woman, I would have a whole wardrobe full of clothes, 2 penthouses, a Mercedes, and 3 sugar daddies. Come on now. Why y'all hating on us? You know if you was a girl, you would get something out of a motherfucker?
And Crystal, you are a girl. Question that. But you are a girl. Where's your house? And we're not gonna count the one you're living in because that money came off a dead man. The money was your son's. But you are a girl. But yeah, you're not asking for the wardrobe and the house and the car and all that shit. You are a girl. So where's your shit you gotta show for it?
Damn. Y'all don't want us to have shit. Honestly, I think y'all are jealous of us. You jealous?
No, everybody jealous.
Because you want us to give you money. You're mad that you got to give us money. You're mad.
Crystal,
No.
I heard what you said before. Listen,
Oh,
Crystal,
not this
can I tell you
bitch
something?
again.
I know a lot of men that told me if they were a woman. I even had my ex, Jose, Puerto Rican Jose. He told me, he's like, I wish I could get gifts. If I was a girl, I'll have big titties and I'll be getting gifts. See that?
Wait, say that again nice and slow, nice and loud. I couldn't hear you.
My ex-boyfriend told me that if he was a girl, he would have big titties. He wants to be getting gifts. Like he wants gifts. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand.
Okay.
Listen to me. And I even have brothers. I asked my older brother, I said, if you were a girl, what kind of things do you want? You want a guy to give you? You know what he told me, Crystal? You know what my older brother told me?
What?
My older brother told me that if he was a girl, a guy could not talk to him. A guy would not talk to her if he doesn't have a car and a house. See that? Now wait. My older brother told me this. I said, I asked him, I said, one time, we were sitting on the table, I said, if you were a girl, what would be your standards? What would be your standards? He was like, if you don't got a house, not an apartment, a house, paid off, and you want to see it. and a car, he would not even talk to you anymore. You're blocked. And I looked at him like, wow, but y'all want us to love you for you. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, there's just some data on that saying that even the amount of married couples from the year 2000, it used to be 45%. It has dropped down to even 20% of people can't even get it done.
Okay, y'all don't pay for it because at the end of
As far as I know, Sasha is in college in Georgia at an HBCU. After all that talk of hating black men, she's at an HBCU. I know which one it is. I'm not gonna say. But maybe one day I'll run into her.
day,
You know how much a house costs, ma'am? A house costs about $6,000 a month.
But that's not my problem. Because at the end of the day, the Bible says to provide and protect. Okay?
Yeah.
Provide and protect. If you are a woman, I know you would not settle for a guy that is talking about, oh, I don't got a car, I don't got a place to live.
Let's pick this nigga's brain right. Let's have a little bit of fun. Hold on, y'all. Let's pick this nigga's brain. If you was to keep it funky with me, don't you fucking lie. If you were a girl with double D titties, a pretty face, a fat ass, no stomach, and you were gorgeous, what would a man have to bring to the table? We're giving you the floor. We're not going to interrupt you. Don't interrupt him. Let him talk.
Okay.
Marriage, protection, and provision. That's all. Nothing else extra. That's all I would want. There you go.
Would you go now? You see, he don't want to really talk. He don't want to elaborate.
No, I'm telling you. What do you want me to say? I'm telling you.
Okay. Would you go with a guy that's talking 50-50? Can you do half of my loan? Can you pay 50% of the mortgage? Oh my God, it's too much. Would you go with that? If you look like my friend.
Did he say that? No, he didn't.
Yes, because I would go because a woman is supposed to be, just like you said, a helpmate. So she gonna have to help me do something.
Oh, okay.
There's unless you're an athlete. Even they making girls go 50-50. Rappers.
He laughing because he know he full of shit.
They making the damn girls go. They got to put girls out for asking for money. And so even everybody goes 50-50 in America.
Sir,
85%
I don't think you understood the question.
I do.
Didn't say
Ask me if I was a woman. I just said.
Hold up. I didn't say if you were an average-looking bitch struggling with her looks. If you were a bad-ass bitch that could be on the cover of one of these dime magazines with a fat ass.
But we're not talking about that. And every woman doesn't look like what you're describing, Crystal. I mean, if you really want a real answer, use the description of real people, not some badass baddie with double D's and a BBL and all the type of shit. We're not all looking like that.
Ass looking like a Brazilian stripper. Would you settle for a 50-50 motherfucker? Or would you go for the guy with a Benz that could put you in a house that's paid off and you would go after a guy with a really good job? Can you keep it funky with us, sir?
No, Crystal didn't care.
And I'm telling you, whoever got the best character who I can marry, that's who I would go for. Who can sustain a lifestyle, that's who I would go for. Because that materialistic stuff comes and goes.
And can I tell you something, Crystal?
Long-term thinking.
Sir, first of all, that's a lie because the women that are not practicing hypergamy now, you know what they're doing, Crystal? They're broke and they're homeless.
Damn.
They're looking for love. They're looking for love, and guess what happened, Crystal? Can I tell you something? When you get older and you're trying to say, oh, I love him. As you get older, they're going to replace, mind you, men like younger women. That's why a lot of men leave their younger wife for their mistress, okay? For their younger mistress. So if you're stupid enough not to practice hypergamy, because a lot of these males, if they were women, my ex told me that he couldn't be a girl. If he was a girl, you know what he told me? What? If I was a girl, I would go to Las Vegas and I would get it with a rich man. Even he said it. And I looked at him like, all right, goodbye. Exactly. So all of that shit you're talking about, oh, I'll get married, I wouldn't mind going 50-50, that's a fucking lie. Because if you go for girl and you got pussy between your legs and you got a nice body, you would not settle for a 50-50 man. So please do not lie, sir.
I live in D.C., but I'm from South Carolina, born and raised with two-parent homes. So I've seen the benefits of marriage. I've seen a husband pass away and a woman inherit a house that's paid for with a title and 2 cars.
Here come Crystal.
And I seen a married man die, leave his Social Security to his wife. So I
Y'all
seen
punish women. You know the crazy thing? Y'all punish women. When the women go 50-50, y'all punish her.
Come on, Crystal, tell us how you got your house.
They punish you when you go 50-50. That's the crazy part about it. Because listen, Crystal, they punish you for going 50-50 and for understanding your situation. If a man loses a job, they punish you. When they get back on their feet, what do? They cheat on you with a girl that wants a house and wants a car. Exactly.
What the fuck?
They cheat on, as soon as they get back on their feet and they got the money, they cheat on you. The girl that held them down and the girl that liked them for you, the girl that liked you for you and was loyal, because y'all cry about loyalty all the time. All y'all cry is about loyalty. The girl that was really loyal, y'all cheating that girl with a girl that is a gold digger.
He quiet as fuck.
He's
Hey,
listening.
listen, I was gonna say, I'm asking. I was gonna ask her. You said you had a Jose boyfriend, right? Hello.
Yeah, you talking to my friend. She said she had a Jose boyfriend. Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you achieve by being with? How long was you with him? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm not telling you my business. All I tell you,
I'm not telling you my business. You told us you were a Jose. Answer the question. Because the next question is going to be, why did it not last? See? Y'all want to sit here and continue bash this man because he had a different experience in life than y'all do, but you don't want to tell you even a little bit of your part when he asked you the same question. It's my business. In other words, it didn't work out. All this bitching you're going on about providing, he got to do this, it still didn't work out with him.
Jesus, I'm hypergamous as fuck, and I'm beautiful. Okay, listen to me. I got no stomach. Listen to me, sweetheart. I got no stomach. I'm in shape, and I see guys telling me they can see when they see a girl with a broke motherfucker, they laugh at them. They laugh at you because they look at me, bitch. You got pussy between your legs. Why you with this broke nigga when you can get a nigga that could put you in a car? Okay, and they don't respect you. All of that they talk about, I love him, but trust me, these males that they want you to take care of them, and they see you walking.
All right. Let's get all the way funky. Let's go. Let's get all the way funky, y'all. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say this is prison. You got a punk. You got a punk that's giving up his booty hole, and he ain't got no commissary coming in, right? He ain't got no commissary. He's struggling. He's eating the nasty food. He ain't got no cosmetics. He's fucked up. But this nigga's giving out mad ass. Do you think those other prisoners respect that nigga? They say, nigga, you sucking mad dick and you ain't got no commissary? Are you crazy? So you men understand, you perfectly understand the principle of fucking hypergamy. You understand it very well. That's why when these niggas get locked up, they approach a guy that they think they could get, and they give him snacks, ramen noodles. They buying a nigga. They're buying him, sweetheart. But when you come over to us, you talking that, you act like you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. Crystal, I told you I worked in a gentleman's club. Listen to me. Tyrone is full of shit. Listen, you know how they be like, I don't go on dates? They take Maria on a date, but when it comes to black women, they talk about 50-50. But that's why I don't fuck with them at all. Period.
You was a dancer. You was a dancer too.
And listen, what I do is none of your business, all right?
Oh, wow.
And listen, y'all be telling us that white men don't try to check for us. Listen, when I was working in the gentleman's club, and up to today, white men cash out me, Zell me. I got all my money from white men. You know what black men will do, Crystal? Black men will fuck with Maria, and then when they see a white man giving me dances and VIP rooms, because I made a lot of money now.
I hate to say it, and I gotta brag, but she just gave me $200, y'all. She got money.
Period.
She gave me $200, and I was like, oh my God, because I'm broke as fuck. She was like, oh, Crystal, don't worry about it. I got you. She was like, yeah, I got paid. Yo, she is, when I tell you she's a boss chick, she took, and I'm not going to tell your business, but I feel entitled to. She took the money from dancing to pay to be a fucking assistant doctor. You can't make this up.
You're not going to tell her business, but then you just did.
and she don't got to worry about student debt because you really don't know who you talking to, bro. You don't know the type of people I fuck with, my nigga. You really don't. I used to be a dancer. I used to be a dancer back in the late 90s. I still fuck with those type of people.
Crystal, can you tell him how much physician assistant make? I'll wait.
How much what?
I'll wait.
They make like
Hold on.
100 cent, like
No,
100
sweetheart.
something.
I've been sweetheart. It's different section. $200,000 and up. Okay. So, and I did it. Ask Crystal. I did that. Okay.
Yeah, we was
so at the end of the day,
we got into a big fight and we stopped talking. But before that, we just got back together. But before that, she saved like 200 racks. I like.
Then what was that fight about? Shit, she could have bailed you out of jail.
Yo, she was like, Crystal, I'm gonna talk.
actually not 200, 400,000.
Yeah, well, she was in the 400s.
racks.
I was like, yo, the last time I spoke with you, using the 200,000. She was like, nah, I'm Crystal. I'm getting close to the 500,000 mark. I said, what? She was like, yep, I'm in my 400,000s now. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's good for her. I'm glad to see you doing well.
And she tells me all the time. Every time I'm on the phone with this girl, I'm hearing car honks in the background. She stops talking on the phone. She's like, Crystal, can you stay on the phone with me and make sure I get in the house safe? She stays on the phone with me because these niggas be bothering her walking down the street. That's how beautiful she is.
And what are you gonna do if she needs
So
help?
you niggas,
All right, well.
you niggas really need to understand.
What are you gonna do if she needs help?
Hypergamy is a principle. You understand it perfectly well, sweetheart. She cannot wear her scrubs to work because these niggas bother her so much. Because they see a nurse with a what? Purse. A nurse with a purse. You niggas are hypergamous as fuck. You looking for a bitch like her. Oh, she got the look. You live alone? Oh, you got a man? Yeah.
Every time I got my scrubs on and my stethoscope on, you know who comes up? Tyrone, even Brad. I'm like, oh my God, let me stop wearing my scrubs to
They
work.
are
And now,
hypergamous.
yep, and now I wear my scrubs when I get to work. I wear regular clothes to work because y'all are gold diggers.
So it's just about you being a nurse and not, you know, your body, you keep in shape and all this, and your titties. It's just because you got on nurse uniform. Okay. So your
So
body's
who's the
not
real
all
gold
that.
digger? I'll wait.
Your body must not be all that if it's just about the uniform.
That's why they got a lot of man problems.
Listen, sweetheart, all the women are complaining. There's a gender war. Crystal, can you tell them this man is on this kind of gender war going on?
A huge gender war. And if you don't believe me, go on Facebook right now, go on TikTok, open up the motherfucking eyes of yours, and pay attention. Every other post is about, ladies, if he not taking care of you, if he not paying your bill, you can tell a man is interested in blah, blah, blah. We in the middle of a very big gender war right now. Of epic proportions. I've never seen it this big before.
Who do you think is true to their word and just capping, the men or the women? What do you think is just saying one? Exactly. I think the women just saying things, but they messing with dude behind. You can look at some of these, so many women have been getting exposed over the last couple of years.
You said who's true to their word? What you said?
I said who's just talking and who's standing on business or what they say they're not going to do.
Women stand on business.
Women, because we got the 4B movement in full effect. Celibacy, don't date them, don't fuck them, and don't give them children.
But you just said you and what's his name did a little something. What? 25 minutes ago. You just said he took you to eat, get your phone, get your charger, and y'all did a little something.
It's in full bloom
Let
right
me
in front of
ask
your
you,
face.
Girl.
All right, now let me ask you a question. Have you been seeing the stories with all these, like in these black cities, all these STDs and chlamydia outbreaks, 200, 300 AIDS? So anybody can have an abortion after they get pregnant, but there's been like an uptick in like Atlanta, Houston, New York, DC, of like AIDS, STDs. They're like up 200%.
You know why? Because you men are fucking transsexuals and you fucking other men, and then you coming back to the women and you spreading disease all over the goddamn place.
So we You can't keep blaming the man, though. You keep on blaming the man for everything the woman's fault.
We're not gonna blame y'all no more. We just gonna stop fucking y'all. How about that?
No, you're not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They saying it, but they still doing it.
Exactly.
The abortion, they tried to ban abortion like a couple years ago, and it seemed like the abortion rate's getting higher too. So everything with sex, like stats, is getting worse. But the women just having abortion, they catching AIDS and STDs instead. And that's the thing. So they saying one thing, and you see like a lot of women watching these level up channels and taking advice from these women, and they end up getting burned by the dudes. Still getting finessed by old dudes, young dudes. People, they letting people in their house, he touching on kids and stuff. I've seen a bunch of them videos with black women like that too. So I don't really see the men really taking the L's like that at all.
You know what? I honestly feel that women have
Am I
pulled
lying
back.
though?
Women have pulled back, and so now you motherfuckers are fucking each other. That's what's really going on, and that's why you see the men looking at you and studying you, because they say, "Is this one gonna tell me no? Is this one celibate?" They know we pulling back. They know.
All these males, look, Crystal, let me tell you something. All these males are on the dating site, and you know what whether Brad, whether Tyrone, you know what they're saying? If you ask them what they're looking for, you know what they say? Oh, I'm just seeing where it goes. So what did that show you? You guys are demons. Y'all don't even want to have a family. See, you 41, you don't got no kids. You want to wait till you 50 and 60 and get a 30.
No.
Like, you guys are
demonic.
I mean, all my girlfriends have been like younger than me because I'm like a strong.
I'm gonna get some water. Hold it down. I'll be right back. Keep talking to him.
With a youthful look. So
you said all your girlfriends are what?
I said all my girlfriends have been like in their 20s, like their whole lives.
Okay.
20s or early 30s. What I'm saying, I mean, it's in the marriage. It's hard. It's not easy to get married. It's not easy just to walk down the street and oh, that's a cute girl. She like me, I like her. It's not that easy.
But y'all in charge of marriage. Men are in charge of marriage, so why is it not easy?
But if a man want to get married, wait, nobody knows where to start. You can say, oh, in my social circle, I can ask my sister, friend, or my cousin got a homegirl who's looking for a husband. You can say those things all you want, but you have to be aligned with that person. You just can't say it. I want to get married and have 3 children. Walk outside walk outside for 2 weeks or a month and just happen.
It's easier for the man to get married than the woman, because you guys are the one that literally get on your knees and propose to the girl, not the other way around.
They got all the power.
Proposal is easy.
And the bitches that are doing it, they're pick-me's. The pick-me's that are doing it, they're pick-me's. They're stupid, because at the end of the day, you guys are the one that choose the girl, and you guys are the one that get down on your knees and propose to the girl, not the woman. Okay? So you got power to pick a girl that you like.
And you have the power to say yes or no to the proposal.
That you think she's beautiful because y'all so shallow. All y'all care about is looks. Crystal, right? They care about is looks.
That's all.
Well, you're so beautiful. Y'all don't care about personality. Y'all don't care about if she's going to be a good wife, a good mother. Crystal, I'm telling you, you know why I know? Because before they even get to know me, all the kids, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, my God, here we go.
And listen, they never run up on you on some shit like this, because I would really respect you motherfuckers if you said, listen, what drew me in is your beauty, but I'm going to keep it real with you, sweetheart. I want to sit down and get to know you so I can see if you got character, if you got other things to back up that beauty. You don't come in a bitch like that. Everything is, oh my God, you're so pretty.
He can't even get that out of his mouth. Because the first thing you say is, cash at me. He can't get that out of his mouth. I think you're beautiful. I like to sit down and talk to you and get to know your personality. No, because you've already said cash app.
Oh my God, that's it. And the buck stops there. So you motherfuckers are full of shit. And shallow.
Every time. I will say every time in my life, that the women who I haven't been successful with, they're the ones who are talking that I want to get to know you stuff. And then by the time they get to know you, they're going to waste a bunch of time and your money. And by that time, you get so frustrated and ready to crap out, you just stop dealing with her. Those are the biggest time wasters. Hiding behind Christianity, hiding behind church and school and all that. Those are the worst ones. I've done better with the women I've had sex on the first night with. We lasted longer than the ones talking about get to know somebody. So coming from a man's perspective, those are the biggest time wasters. I'm telling you.
Well, listen, you're a time waster too, because you're 41 with no kids and you single at 41. So obviously there's something wrong with you too.
Well, I'm not.
I'm sure.
I'm not. I'm not.
Listen,
I'm in the 50. I'm in the 55% of black men in
okay,
America
but
with
sir,
no children.
you
That's
just
it.
said that. Listen, sir, you just said you date a woman in their 20s and their 30s. What happened to them? Why did you propose to them? Because you're a time waster.
No, no. When I was that age, when I was in my 20s, you in your 20s, you don't have no bunch of money, nothing. You got good girlfriends with no children. I will give the black woman I dealt with. None of my girlfriends ever had children. I will give them that. But you think as you get older, it gets better, but as you get older, it gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
Gee,
It gets
listen,
worse.
you know you're at a sugar daddy's age now. You're 41. You're 41, so the young
Yeah,
girls
but
that
I'm
you're
not
looking
gonna.
for, listen, the young girls, because you're 41, sweetheart. The young girls that you're looking for, they're going to be asking you for money now because you're 41.
Okay.
I look 26 though.
Who cares? You're
but,
41. You're a sugar.
but,
You see how y'all don't play fair? If the woman is 41, y'all try to humble her. So you're 41, sir.
They
You're
call her
sugar daddy.
cougar. They call her cougar.
You are. Yup. Y'all try to humble the woman. So you know what? You're 41, sir. You're over 40.
Yep.
So what does that mean? You're a sugar daddy. You're a sugar daddy. Yup.
Yeah,
If you want to get a 20, listen. If you want to get a 20-year-old, you gotta pay.
I didn't say 20. I didn't say that now. I just said
If you want to
historically.
get a 30, sir, you're 41. If you want to get a 30-year-old, you gotta pay.
She was the last girl I just left. The girl I just left 2 months ago. She was 34.
You heard what she said. You heard what you said. You left her. You see, y'all don't marry nobody.
I left her. Yeah. That's it. I really wanted. Yeah, she came back into my life. She called me out of the blue around Christmas time. I was like, let me give her a chance. Maybe she might do the right thing this time. And she's still stuck in her same ways. It ain't even about the sex. I let all that go. Now let all that stuff go. Just go with it, because you're never going to change. You're never going to grow up. She was a college graduate, military, and all that stuff, but still, she just wouldn't grow up. She just stuck in a teenage mindset.
Can I tell you something? Y'all men that are not listen, Crystal. Let me finish one. Let me say one more thing before I go. Y'all men that are not providing and not protecting, and you guys are not honoring the mother divine feminine, God is gonna get rid of y'all at an early age.
Yup.
Ask Crystal. Crystal, remember my ex?
Yes, he died.
What?
He died.
Tell him what happened. Yep.
He died. Tom is dead. Tom is dead because he wasn't serving no purpose. If you just taking up space, you're taking up air, you're not providing, you're not leaving a legacy, she gonna take your ass up out of here by the time you're 50.
Crystal, he don't got no kids. He doesn't have no.
Unless they take themselves out because they don't want to be with you, like Angela's father did when he he did unallowed himself.
He's 52 years old when he passed away. No kids, never. He got married one time for 17 years and he don't got no kids. So guess what? God took him out.
Yeah, that's not fair. You can't say the man. I mean, you say so he was 52 and he was younger than you? He's 20-something years younger than you?
Sir? He's 52 years old.
You said he died when he was 50.
Listen, you're not paying attention. That's the problem. Listen, he was 52 years old. He didn't serve purpose, and guess what happened? He got taken out.
And you said that was your boyfriend, right?
No, he was not my boyfriend.
So what was he to you?
Sugar daddy.
Okay. I mean,
he didn't get married, no kids, nothing.
Okay, well, I mean, it happens. Everybody's not going to be. It doesn't matter how successful or unsuccessful.
Let's keep it real, bro.
She talking about he didn't serve no purpose. He was your sugar daddy. He was your sugar daddy. That's not a purpose.
Well, we just said that you don't serve a divine purpose. You just taking up oxygen. You got motherfuckers that really are doing things on earth to make positive changes and they getting taken out. What makes you think the mother divine gonna have you sucking up oxygen? You got all these women that they got no husbands. They're not being provided for. They're slaving, getting old fast because you motherfuckers don't want to step up and be men. She gonna take you up out of here. You don't want to serve a purpose? Bye.
Everybody's getting taken out. So I mean, you can't put you guys aren't the judge and jury.
But we made in the image of the divine creator. You're not.
I told you that.
You are a mutation of me. Basically, a mutation it's an abomination. If you really look at it, because you're the opposite of what something is created to be.
Yeah, I'd heard that too, that he was with another woman, but before that, I believe him and Crystal didn't even sleep in the same bed for like 7 years.
You're an abomination. So if I'm made in the image of the divine creator, that means you are the destroyer. You're the opposite of me. And that's all you motherfuckers have been doing. That's why she kicked you out of heaven with your rebellious ass. If she says, hey, we knew you was gonna give us a hard time about this shit. Fighting me tooth and fucking nail.
Hey, I gave myself a goal, you guys. I had said in January that in the next year, I'm going to be married with children. Y'all think I'll make it?
Please end this.
You the one with the power. You the one with all the power.
I gave myself a goal.
And that's what frustrates me, because you got the power to say, I'm going to be married by this age and make it happen. A woman don't got it like that. If you don't get chosen and a motherfucker don't drop to his knee, you're not going to be a wife.
Can someone check to see if she's still alive or if she's ended, please?
But you got the power to go to any bitch and provide, and she's going to submit to you because you're being a provider. So you got all the power to choose when you're going to be married by what age, not a woman.
Yeah. And they know that. They know they got the power. But they talking about, you know the crazy Crystal?
What?
All of them are talking this shit. Talking about, let's see where it goes. All of them.
They punishing us. They know that we're helpless and we got to wait around for them to marry us. They know that.
Let me ask y'all a question. So, let's hypothetically speak. Let's just say, man, I want to get married, man. I want to go overseas to another country and marry me an African woman. You guys think I have a better chance in Africa than America? I'm just asking.
If you providing, yeah.
She's still on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so, damn.
That's an option too, traveling, going overseas.
And I don't understand what the big mystery is. You motherfuckers are trying to find a way around the money. You can find that shit right here. If all these faggot all these feminine men, and you the one that step up to the plate and say, okay, I'm going to be a provider, I'm going to do it the way the Bible says, and you decide to be masculine, you're going to have a big selection of bitches to choose from. Stop playing dumb.
And Crystal, let me tell you something. Now that a lot of them are talking about, let's see where it goes bullshit, they're not proposing to women. You know what women are saying? Women are like, fuck it, I don't even want to get married no more. Women don't want to get married no more.
They're thinking about that shit. They're like, I don't want that shit anyway. Fuck it.
Listen, marriage benefit men. When y'all get married, y'all live longer. Yes, y'all do. Y'all get a sex therapist, a physical therapist, a sex everything. Y'all get everything like a blow-up doll. You guys get a fucking therapist,
a secretary, a goddamn therapist,
a cleaner. The wife is like a mother. The wife is like a mother. Replace
a substitute mother.
Like a mother.
She's supposed to be a helpmate, not a mother.
Exactly.
I don't think no man.
But the thing is,
I don't think that you already got a mother. So
okay,
the best she can do is have some traits that make me like her more, or propose faster.
Even though the woman, you guys are the one that are in charge of marriage, y'all still don't want to get married. And y'all benefit more. That doesn't make any sense. Y'all benefit more.
That's how dumb they are. Oh my God.
Listen,
let me ask this question.
Go ahead.
Do y'all really think, who y'all think want to get married more? Black men or black men? Okay, right there. So if you guys, let's just say,
actually, women want to get married more because black women, black women have been conditioned to be. If you're not a wife, there's something wrong with you. Black women have been conditioned like, if you're not married, what's wrong with you? That's why you see a lot of black women, Crystal. You see a lot of black women when they get married, they be showing up their ring. I got married. I'm like, oh my God.
And they be like, my husband.
My sister did that to me. Oh, my husband. I'm gonna have all his babies. I look at this bitch like,
you know who do that shit? And she be dragging that fucking word. Ashanti. Ashanti be like, my husband. I'm like, girl, calm down. He made you wait 20 years, bitch. The fuck?
And guess who's changing diapers? Yes. You know she's changing diapers, right?
I know. He told her, I'm not changing no diapers.
She got married and had children at what, 4?
Okay. Whew, it's starting to storm. I did not expect to be on this long. I don't think I'm going to review the rest. I really don't know. But I do have to get ready for work. Oh, shoot. And it's storming. I I have to get ready for work. Thank y'all for joining me. I might do a part two on the rest of it. I don't know, but if so, that'll be tomorrow. Man, this was long. But I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me.